Happy Friday, happy Friday. We made it. Whole new week. We made it. Celebrate just being, you know what I'm saying, being alive. You know what I'm saying? 24 hours in this crazy society, man. And, just doing the right thing, staying humble. You know what I'm saying? Give me about a, let this clock tick down a little bit, man. Get some people time to chime in. Hope the color's better today. We got one person up in here. Let's go and get it. You know what I was thinking about today, man? I got that alert. I got that alert. Anybody in Texas should have got that alert. Talking about they want us to have the AC on 78 and nothing below. ERCOT talking about a blackout. Man, who's that? Hold on. Oh, I forgot. That's back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to step up like that no more or worry about who's at my door. You know what I'm saying? And that's part of it, man. A lot of people mad because I feel like I'm 100 and they just 98. But I got a story behind all that, man. Yeah, I used to be like that. I had to go check the dough and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all good. There's nothing to expose, homie. Uh, and I'm gonna leave you up there because you show your intelligence. But like I said, man, I used to see like that. And at the end of the day, guess what? I had to go through the situation so I won't have to keep checking my dough all fast. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you a story, man. I'm gonna tell you a little story, man. And the story is, man, it's levels to the game. And when I say levels to the game, it's more to the point of saying you just got to understand that. Oh man, just it's all good, homie. I say line it up. That's what I be saying. Line it up, man. Ain't nothing but talk. Hey, but like I was saying, if I was rudely interrupted, uh, a lot of people say that, man. All that talking, that's friendly, cell warrior talk. But since the civilians don't understand what's happening in this real life, we got a bunch of whack 100s in there. Imagine that, right? We in Texas, man. We don't do all that talking. You know what I'm talking about? So anyway, back to my story. Uh, man, I came. It's level. When I say it's levels to the game, the levels is this. Ain't nobody born tough, and ain't got no blemishes on their record. When I say blemishes in on record, man, we all grew up getting that ass whooping. Now you tell me, who didn't get their ass whooped growing up? You was that tough, huh? If you didn't get your butt whooped, guess what? I don't think your parents really loved you like that. Or they was, they just wasn't them type of people. Everybody ain't built solid like that. But I did get in trouble growing up. And I remember coming out the projects. Oh, let me say the ghetto first, because I started in Marshall Apartments. And from the Marshall Apartments, we went to Fairway Projects when the movie theater was up there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all, you know how it is in the projects, man. We ranking and joking. That's how we pass our time. That's how we pass our time. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing about the project life because joking is what we did. We was little kids. But I tell you one thing, when you move to the hood, it's a whole different vibe, man. Whole different vibe. And I had to find out the hard way, real talk, man. I'm a very humble individual, and I tell you, I had to find out the hard way. Man, let me tell you this story. Well, shit, the world finna know it now, but everybody in Austin really know it. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Man, I think I was about 8 years old. I was in elementary, coming in the hood, coming straight from the ghetto to the projects to the hood. It's levels to this, right? So when the levels come, you say, damn, oh man, this is a nice place, man. I like this place. All the kids outside playing and blase, blase. But guess what? You gotta go to school. And then everybody gonna be looking at you trying to check you. You know what I'm saying? And when they trying to check you, you know what I'm saying? That's just what's up? Salute, man. What's going on with you? Everybody trying to check you. So when I say that, we got along good in the neighborhood. We really did get along good. So, but you know, we get on the bus, you get the females around you, you get the whole neighborhood away from the neighborhood, so everybody want to be a jokester, everybody want to be a clown. But I'm from the projects. I got this. I knew I got that. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing is, man, I was ranking on them boys, man, and you couldn't tell us nothing, man. Every day we was getting it in. That's the smallest thing to do. You do it when you're a kid. You know what I'm saying? You really do it when you're a kid. And then as you get older, it shows your intelligence, right? If you still doing that, right? So at the end of the day, I say this. Shit, running my mouth got me in some trouble moving into the hood. Yeah. Hat off to my partners, man. All good friends right now, but I have to show my work. You can't come from no project. You can't come from the ghetto thinking you can go to the hood. Because you know what? Hood, them cats got a little bit more money than the projects in the ghetto at our age, right? At our age. So it was levels to this game. And when I say it's levels to the game, that's what I mean, man. But you got to go through something and been through something for you to even realize what level I'm on. You know what I'm saying? So I was ringing on the boys. I was getting in, had the bus rolling. You hear me? Man, you couldn't tell. I was talking about your mama hair so short she can curl it with rice. Your mama was so big, man. What was it? Yeah, sit on 4 quarters and make $1, make a whole change. Now, me being a kid, I didn't know the difference. It just sounded funny. So I did that. Man, them boys had a plan for me when I got off that bus. They was gonna jump me. Oh, man. I ain't got no brothers and sisters or homies. It's a fresh hood. Man, what you think I did? I'm gonna wait a minute and get something in the comments. What you think I did when they said they was gonna jump me? Now remind everybody, man, shoot, we was on the school bus, but everybody was passing up their bus stops. Everybody passing up their bus stops, man. Man, that's the craziest thing, and I noticed things. I was like 8 years old. I noticed things, man. Why the dude didn't get off on this bus stop? The guys from my hood thought they were gonna rank on me because I was the new kid. You know what I'm saying? Man, no. I got a spiffy mouth. It's so easy to get spiffy. So at the end of the day, say, man, they got all in the front of the bus, man. But now remind yourself, I'm a project kid. Come from the ghetto type thing. You know what I'm saying? Young, bad, boy, I was a rascal. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, I was a rascal. And I had that spit game, for real. So, man, them boys got up in front of that goddamn school bus. They thought I was an average individual. Guess what they heard? I'm out the door. Once that bus stopped, I'm out the back door, emergency door. You know what I'm saying? Because the bus stop was right in front of my house. Right in front of my house, the bus stop was right there. So, at the end of the day, I tell myself, I say, man, if you think about it, I was pretty fast at a young age. I was pretty fast, man. Pretty fast. So, make a long story short, man, I made it to the house, boy. You know how we used to keep that key around your goddamn neck? You know what I'm saying? You had to keep that key around your neck to get in the house. Mama didn't, yeah, that was the only way. Because you young, she think you gonna lose it while you playing around in school, so that's what she did. So, bam, that was that day. You know what I'm saying? So I already knew they gonna be jugging at me, man, the next day. I already knew they was gonna be jugging at me the next day. Man, check this out. So next day, I do not want to go back to that school because I'm gonna hear that ridicule. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hear a lot of ridicule. So I told myself, man, regardless of what they say, I'm just gonna deny it. That's all. I'm gonna deny it. Man, early morning, they say But after school, everybody got crunk. Everybody got crunk. Man, here we come. We wide up, you know what I'm saying? Just get out of school and stuff, got on that school bus. They did the same thing. So they were like, oh man, we chased you home yesterday, boy. Yeah, you talking all that talk. We chased you home. Now remember, everybody little bitty, but it was some big cats in that clique. And I didn't know. And remind you, 8 years old, I ain't had no fight for. Real talk. And this is goes back to the title. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't know about danger, you can't say, man, I came out grasshopper, man, I was kicking it. No, your mama just didn't know how to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen, I was raised by some good parents. Real talk. And that's what makes it 100 when you can say, man, yeah, I got my ass whooped growing up, fool. Yeah, because I was bad. Yeah, I was bad. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Line them up. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say this. The next day I go on the school bus, of course, they was like, yeah, we chased you home yesterday, man. We chased you home. Everybody looking at me like, they chased you home? I'm like, what? Oh, hell no, them boys tripping, man. They tripping. Ain't nobody chasing me home. And I got right back on roasting. I got right back. Matter of fact, I went in. Boy, look, I went in on them boys. I'm talking about how they look, the height, the build, all that, man. Young cat. You spliff with the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Swift and spliff. You know what I'm saying? So they did the same thing, fool. They did not let me get off that school bus. First, now they got a little bit smarter. You had some guys go to the back of the bus, and you had one guy that went to the front of the bus. This is a legendary story, man. Legendary story. When did Slugger start fighting? 8 years old. Yeah, that way. So at the end of the day, man, I knew that dude wasn't going to be able to hold me. Fear was everything. I just didn't want to get stumped, beat down, and all that. I seen that in the project. You know what I'm saying? I didn't seen it in the hood. I seen it all my life. I didn't want to be that dude reading them Nikes. You know what I'm saying? How they used to Rat Pack back in the day? Yeah, that was square business. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be on the bottom of nobody's shoe at an early age. I sure didn't. It didn't even look like it felt good. I swear to God. Them boys be all in the pain. They be all in the pain, just, and they can't move and shit. Oh, hell no, I'm too young to go through that trauma, man. So look, the bus driver looking in the rearview mirror, yeah, they got you today. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even write me up for running out the back door the other day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, I go out the back door. Look at them big old boys back there. They bigger than me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't nothing but a skinny grasshopper growing up. I swear to God. So at the end of the day, I tell myself, say, man, I gonna get off this bus one way or the other. One way or the other, man. So shoot, give me a minute. So I tell myself, man, all right, the dude in the front kind of small. The dudes back there, man, it's 4 of them, man. And they clicked up. They clicked up tight. And I say to myself, well, you know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to rock like this. You know, I'm going to rock like this, man. I'm going to play it cool. They going to be talking that mess and all that. Only thing I'm going to tell them, man, say, man, I ain't running. Boy, you give me an opportunity. Boy, if I could fit out that window, I was going to be out that window, man. Time to pay the piper, man. Everybody got a time to pay the piper. A lot of talking. You know what I'm saying? I had a good talk game. But one thing it showed me, stop running your goddamn mouth if you ain't meaning what you talking about. You know what I'm saying? And if you're going to do something, do it for yourself. So I had to grow up 8 years old doing it for myself. I was raised by a good mama and a good daddy, man. And, you know, at the end of the day, it tells you, my mama taught me not to hit women. You know what I'm saying? But I beat the mess out of a nigga. I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? But I had to go through something. So fighting them women, hey, man, it's about if they get disrespectful or whatever. But I don't promote violence toward a woman, man, because they can't handle it. Some of these women just, you know, they got guys out there for all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to even fuck with you if I got to touch you. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. So make a long story short. So it's time for me to get off the bus. Second day now. First day they ran me home. Second day they done blocked the back door and the front door of the bus. Bus driver looking at me. I'm like, man, I think he seen the panic, but I was playing it cool when he was looking at me, man. I was playing it cool, man. Never let him see you sweat, right? Man, that boy grabbed my arm. I said, man, you ain't got to hold me, man. Get your arms off me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to hold me. I ain't scared of y'all. I remember it like it was yesterday, fool. You always remember your first fight. first encounter with drama. You know what I'm saying? So man, so the bus stopped. So when the bus stopped, guess what? I stood up. Oh boy, grab it. Man, let me go, man. I ain't running nowhere. You hear the back door go, eh. Guess what? That was a sign. Racist. You know what I'm saying? Racist. Man, say. That boy let me go, man, and I gave him an elbow to the stomach. I hit down them stairs, man. I turned in front of that bus. I'm gone again. Call me Carl Lewis. I'm gone again. This time was different, though. I can outrun them, right? And I knew that. This time was different. Guess what? When I opened up that door with the key, guess who was there? My daddy. He turned that corner, and he say, boy, what you coming in the house so fast for? Now, he worked for the city, too. So, at the end of the day, I didn't see his truck. You know what I'm saying? He must have had a coworker drop him off or whatever. Or I was running so fast, I wasn't even paying attention. But when I went around that corner, I seen my dad in the look. How am I going to explain this to my daddy that I'm running from a nigga? That's not even in our pedigree. Right? When he said, what you running for? I say, man, I looked in his eyes and I say, nothing. Huh? From that day forth, I'm fighting. You understand? I shoot out that door. The other group of guys, they went that way, the big clique. Another guy staying at cul-de-sac. I went to the closest target. School bus driver still there. He laughing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he didn't know I was coming back. Right? He didn't know I was coming back. I didn't come back yesterday, right? Man, I wound up going up in there, man. I wound up going in there, man. And I don't know. Look, all I know, I was going to tackle him. First fight ever. 8 years old. First fight ever. And I say, what's up? Nanny Pooh Love, whoever that is. Thank you for joining the chat. Just showing love and respect. Look. So I wind up going to say for instance, is a smaller dude. I don't care. Somebody was going to catch this beating, right? Man, before they turned around and told me anything, man, before them guys down the field, down the street, watched me get across my yard over there to that nigga, guess what? I was on his ass. Yeah, I was on his ass. Like white on right, I was on his ass. So they like it. Glenn. You know what I'm saying? By the time he turned around, I'm tackling him. Never played football before. I'm tackling him. And when I catch him, I know one thing, two things for sure, he wasn't going to get up. I seen too many kung fu movies and boxing movies. He ain't going to get up and do that what I see on TV, what I see done in the projects or the hood, the ghetto I come from. You know what I'm saying? Or these fights at school. He ain't going to do me like that. Matter of fact, guess what? I ain't going to even let him up. Man, I'm pounding on that boy. And you know when you're young, you ain't shooting jabs like that. You know what I'm saying? You pound it. That's boy out of fear, right? So at the end of the day, man, I tell myself, man, with the bus driver, my daddy ran across there. They're like, "What's going on? Stop! No, you gonna leave me alone?" Little kid talk. You gonna leave me alone? That's right. You gonna leave me alone today, boy. So all the homies came. You know what I'm saying? They came back and watched it. Get him, Glenn. Get him. I mean, man, get who? He ain't gonna get up. Oh boy, ain't gonna even get up. I swear to God. And then when they started pulling me off, man, I'm doing Chuck Norris kicks and everything. Keep them off of me. That was real talk, man. For me to tell you that story, man, I understand one thing. One thing, man. You got to be real with yourself or anybody else be real with you. Them dudes in the hood, when I moved to the hood, they really wasn't messing with me, man. I'm a new guy. That's just one of them things, man. Who was this dude moved in? And then, the new guy, everybody in the hood just want to know who's this new family, right? So I had to do that, man. And then, shoot, from that day forward, man, I was certified. I swear to God, when the hood moved, we moved. You know what I'm saying? Now, we talking about, this is early 80s. Early 80s, man. So, that's the story I'm talking about when a lot of people want to be 100. 100 with they self. Man, you can't whoop everybody. I can't whoop everybody, man. So you show people respect. That's all it is. Show them respect. Stop running your mouth all the time, man. And you'll find that people might cut for you. But when you open up your mouth, they say, "Oh man, I don't want to fuck with him. He talk too much, right? He talk too much. He ain't about that life." You know what I'm saying? But when I jumped up at the beginning of my show, that was the life I was in, where I'm constantly watching my front door. I ain't got to do that no more. I don't have to do that no more. Of course, I'm gonna stay alert, but I'm talking about a constant basis. Or before I even caught my bid, man, it was rough. It was rough, man. Looking in your rearview mirror and all that, man. Trying to be on them streets. I don't look. All my homies that I met through the way, man, and they my age. I congratulate everybody, man. We did it, man. And when we see each other, that's the first thing we say. We did it, man. That's a blessing. And a lot of lessons that we had to learn. Friends and foes. Who's really that trick Joe? You know what I'm saying? Who's really that cat who talks all that talk but don't want to never get out there? You know what I'm saying? You start seeing that when you hang with somebody. This internet ain't gonna show you what type of character that is. When that situation comes about, the internet ain't gonna show you that. It ain't. So at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna do a little. Thank you, Yahweh, for saving me. Thank you, Yahweh, for making me go through all them trials and tribulations to make me 100. You know what I'm saying? To do the right thing in life. It ain't no need to keep on, I'm hard, I'm tough. You just got to respect people, man. You have to respect people. That's just what it is. And a man who don't respect don't live long, man. Swear to God. Look what the whole situation is with. Man, it's just getting badder. It's getting bad and bad, man. It's getting worse and worse. People just don't know how to keep their mouths shut, man. It's okay. You ain't got to show no fear, but you're going to get that respect either one way or the other, man. We stomping down and we understand it, man. Give me a minute, I'm going to leave you something. Give me a second. I'm going to walk away for a sec, and I'm going to let you hear some music that motivates me. I swear to God, it motivates me. And that's how I do my channel, man. If this is the first time, subscribers, hit that like button. And I'm going to leave you with this. I'm not getting off. I'm just trying to get something playing for you when I walk away and go take care of something. I'll be right back. What's up, Pico? What's up, Pico? Appreciate you chiming in, man. I went on a quick intermission, but I'm back. I'm back. Say, man, like I was saying, man, at the end of the day, this is what I say. These guys is my age and they still acting with the rhetoric. I'm going to tell you straight up, man. It's a bunch of people on this internet right now because I haven't heard nothing said to me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep it copacetic and understand I know the silly games the kids play. I used to play Black Ops. I was a beast. I was a beast. You know what I'm saying? Then you hear these kids just out of line. It's almost like the internet right now. I know they out of line. They ain't got nothing to do. Their parents put them on this goddamn internet. Why? I hope they learn something. I hope they learn something and stop looking at real individuals like it's a game out here. You hiding behind a photo. You just talking all that talk. You know what I'm saying? But some of these cats, I know who they are. So like I said, I'm all about peace and harmony, man. I'm all about respect. If I don't get the respect and you come at me with any bull, we'll handle it then. You understand what I'm saying? We'll handle it then. But at the end of the day, man, but why? Right? Why you don't go mess with them other folks? That's what I'm saying. Why you don't go mess with them other folks, man? You know, the ones that don't look like us. See, I think you the new KKK. You still stuck on that stupid. You know? You ain't been through nothing. Matter of fact, I done heard some stories you've been running all your life. All your life. And the only thing you got going on is being part of something, right? But I know the owner is not, if he is, he is. You know what I'm saying? It'll come out in the wash. But he don't know what y'all doing coming over here messing with me, man. Real talk. So y'all kids need to find something to do before I put you in the zoo. And that's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a circus clown and stuff of that nature. But that's not going to knock off the focus, right? And I said it about two streams ago. Distraction, man. They're going to be out there. But like I was saying, that's my humbleness. Me understanding when you talk, one day it's going to come back on you. And I learned that at 8 years old. It came back on me. So everything else after that, I wasn't doing no playing, man. Matter of fact, I miss PE. A lot of y'all youngsters don't even know what that is. Well, yeah. Well, you know, we got a 0 hour for that. And our 0 hour, man, was straight up boxing in the back of the gym. You know what I'm saying? That was our rec. Or going to rec in the chow hall. You know what I mean? Or the cafeteria. You know what I'm saying? That was our entertainment. Or fighting in the hallways. But we grew up like that. And we didn't need no drill music. It was the principle of the matter. And you know Self-Made, right? You know. You remember Quentin? Oh, let's not bring that up. Let's not bring Quentin up. Okay? So, while you saying you got some spill on me, man, homework already been done on you. Real talk. You can go over there and make it seem like, you know, everything is fine and dandy, like nobody know who you are. You got a channel, right? I got a channel. Right? You might know somebody that was in the streets, but you wasn't in the streets. You know? So I'm going to let that go and just move on to something better, man. It's Friday. Like I said, we made it a whole week. If you didn't work, but you made that money, congratulations on that, man. And I want to chime in on the conversation of what's going on. You know, I'm going to tell you this, man. I was on vacation. And when Tupac and Biggie got into it, you know, the East Coast, West Coast thing, and somebody from actually on the streets, not observers of the streets, we sense when something about to go down. Because we live that life. And we was all in there, and then they was like, man, what's wrong with you, man? I say, man, they didn't let the government infiltrate. What you mean? Man, they got this East and West Coast thing going down. What? Yeah. Tupac and Biggie. Man, I heard about that. We talked about it and all that. I say, both of them got lyrics that can awake the masses. They're gonna put a distraction out there. Watch this. First, Tupac, dead. Unsolved, right? Then Biggie, dead. Unsolved. So that goes back to this whack 100 and J Prince, man. They're trying, you know, you got to be a reputable guy, man. I ain't talking about no internet thugs and all that, man. And come on, man. Everybody's solid. Everybody around the same age. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know who's who. It ain't because you got money on you now. You somebody. Or you feel like you got a following. You somebody. That ain't even how it rock. That ain't whatever you was about. Say for instance this. A lot of people do their research and homework on individuals. And they learn your whole city. Who's the shakers and bakers. You know what I'm saying? And then they come with all this knowledge because they got the age, but they ain't got the resume. That's what we dealing with on this internet. They didn't think we were going to come back out here and spit that real talk, man. I'm going to keep it real, man. You see what the IKIR is. I'm going to keep it real. A lot of these guys that y'all be following and worshiping, they haven't been certified only by their mouth. They only been certified by their mouth. So, is that what we do now? Man, let me tell you something, man. I was an astronaut. Yeah, I went to the moon. They say the astronauts are so fake, man. But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But all that they tell us and show us come on, man, on the news, on the entertainment. Could it be real? Or could it be fake? Could it be camera tricks? You don't even know. But one thing I do know, if people keep falling for all these shenanigans, it ain't no more hope for the future. You know what I'm saying? And Tupac said that. That's why they had to get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know where everybody stand on back in the day. Somewhat. Who knows who set Tupac up when he was going to the studio? Them folks played on that, man. Oh, we can get him now. Because he was going to see Biggie, right? Hey, Biggie, I'm downstairs. Come on up. Hellified coincidence, man. But people get grimy like that. I'm not saying I know exactly who did it, but I'm just looking at everything that was perspiring at that time. You know what I'm saying? Everything that was going down at that time, I'm paying attention to it, man. And I was locked up paying attention to it. Or should I say vacation? Because I know one thing, two things for sure. Going on vacation saved my life, man. It saved my life. Because if it was so easy to infiltrate our minds when we was younger, off movies, off songs somewhat, who would have been a messenger? Who would have came back out and say, man, all that shit is bullshit? Who would have been that person? Because you already see what we got on the internet now. You got a bunch of bloggers that take somebody else's material and make it their own. Them are bloggers, man. They living through somebody else's channel, somebody else's life. Right? That's what they do. So I tell myself, I say, man, I gotta stay focused. I got kids. You know what I'm saying? My last one finna graduate, man. I pat myself, me and my wife on the back, man. And the family that supported my kids and us. Because it takes a village to raise an individual, you know what I'm saying, a child. And just because you got the age, I'm going to tell you something, man. What is going on when I say this with the adults who still act like kids mentally? They said everybody got, I would say PTSD, right? But back in the same era that we're talking about, we had the crack epidemic. We had the people that smoked the momos. And nobody in the hood ever looked down on these individuals because that's trials and tribulations that everybody going to go through, and you don't know their situation. So I never talked down on it. I'm just glad I never did it. You know what I'm saying? But now they got these youngsters popping these Percocets and popping pills. That was a no-no back in the day, man. There wasn't that type of drugs. Your mind got to be on a swivel. Your eyesight got to be keen. Because, dilemma and drama always kick off when you least suspect it. So when I say you cannot slip in the streets. You can't slip on a day-to-day if you're not even in the streets. Society went on a twist. It went on a twist. And nobody's paying attention. Like I said the other day, this Wack and J Prince thing is a distraction. I ain't saying Texas got to do with anything about this. Prior to that, it was a distraction in California with this Wack. That didn't work. You know what I'm saying? They got handled real quick. Hush, hush. But man, now he's all out his lead, and he talking about he don't know. Man, I listened to that club. You know I don't like that Clubhouse, but it's on YouTube, and it got everything, all the drama, man. But you listen to it, man. He look. It was a situation. He kicked a dude out that had J Prince picture for his photo. He was like, "Who is that? Oh, don't be tripping with me." All that stuff, man. Shenanigans. People been after that dude for many years. When him and Master P and Ice Cube, man, it was some other ones, man. They got together back in the day and said they wanted to do their own black distribution. That's when they stopped cutting for them. You got to do the research on even the FBI agent trying to knock them off. It's in his book. You hear it. So who is this dude to even try to come at him, man? At the end of the day, this is what I say. All of us are old, but we knowledgeable. Who are these clowns, man? Approaching us when we get in our senior years. Like we lost everything. Dre said it the best. What you thought I sold them all? Come on, man. Y'all just stop playing, man. Play games with the kids, not with the grown folks, man. For real, for real. Because Texas, we do it different. And some other states do it different. But respect is universal. If you disrespect somebody and you ain't never met these people, man, to me, that makes you a morg, man. Because this right here, what we can do over here all day. Guess what that's called? Spit boxing. Pow, pow. I'm gonna kick you. Wait till the doors roll. But I'm gonna go back to when I was on vacation. We've been dealing with people like that for a couple of years now. But when we on vacation, I want my channel to understand what vacation is. It's incarcerated. Say, man, what you for real, self-made, won't you come on? I'm gonna drop that link for you because I've been wanting to talk to you, man. Huh? I've been wanting to talk to you. Hey, I ain't gonna cut you off. I ain't gonna cut you off. You gonna jump up in here, man? Y'all see he up in here. Now we're gonna see what type of individual this is, because he say he from Austin. Yeah. Watch this. I'm gonna go and invite old boy. Because anybody can talk. Let me show. He said he representing I done heard that word so much, but the winner circle. So let me drop this for him so he can come on in here, man. Ain't no need to play these silly games on a Friday. You see what I'm saying? Ain't no need, man. I want you to come up in here and let's go and have that dialogue. I run for no fade, man. I've never been a person like that. You got the right one. You got the right one. Where you at? Oh, you a troll. See, nobody can respect somebody who can't jump up in here. You see the link? Come on up in here. Show your face, not all that, and you know what they said, man, when somebody call themselves self-made, they'll sell out anybody. Self-made, who you have to give up? to become self-made. All about that bag. That's what your sign say. Let me put that sign back up there. Look, his bag right there says self-made. He have no loyalty behind his name. Or tell me different. Come on up in here since you keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? You keep coming back. Anybody seen Self-Made? Oh, okay. He's just a talker. He's just a talker, man. That's what I'm talking about. They got clowns on the internet. Taking up space. Not even paying attention to what's really going on in society, man. They got clowns out here. And it's sad because you would think we'll be paying attention to them other people like we should, like I am. I really ain't worried about these clowns, but it's Friday. And at the end of the day, appreciate you. At the end of the day, Natty Pooh Love, how you find out about my channel? I just want to know. It ain't nothing for you being in here. You haven't got disrespectful. That's how the channel gonna go. You know, but you know, I've been networking. I've been networking because at the end of the day, I know these clowns don't want the message to get out. And my message is, youngsters, y'all ain't got to do what you got to do. And OGs, you need to wake up and stop letting these youngsters crash out. You know what I'm saying? That's the message. Tonight's Friday. Matter of fact, it's Friday the 13th. Think about it. A lot of people with these small minds gonna go out there and try to drill their own people, man. That's why I said the other day, that's the new KKK. That's why, other than if everybody is in an uproar, you'll see them really start showing their face. But you got to go back into the game. You know what? We always had Sambos. And Uncle Tom, like history lied to us. You know what I'm saying? History lied to us. All right, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Come back, come from Dewberry. That's what's up, man. History lied to us. All my life I thought Uncle Tom, that was our thing back in the day. Uncle Tom, man, what? All that, right? But Uncle Tom wasn't a traitor, man. Them folks always had games for the lane. And we was lame back in the game, man, but now we got our conscience. It's about awakening, right? That's the whole thing. How the hell you gonna stay the same thing? I'm gonna stay the same thing after 22 years. Being free. You know what I'm saying? You think I wanna go back over a clown? Come on, man. So it's gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? And half of these guys that's on the internet, they ain't got no life insurance. The pain gonna go to your family. Real talk, man. Because everybody ain't playing with you. Especially if we see you messing with our people versus, and you steady going to the Iranian store. You steady going to them people grocery stores. You know what I'm saying? If you got a girl, she's steady going to the goddamn nail salon. But you over here jugging at us. You're an enemy. You're a straight up enemy. Your conversation shows me you're a Sambo. Let me get back on that Uncle Tom. So Sambo was the individual back in the day. Go look it up. The individual back in the day that told on Tom. They asked Tom at first, and this is how they still playing the game in society. If you don't play by their rules, they'll screw you, man. They'll throw out all that bull crap. Why you think people got so many tapes to keep blackmailing people, man? We are our own enemy, right? You always got people in the mix. Just because you got the same shade, we ain't made the same. When they even do that spiel, when they ever do that spiel that we all came from Africa, yeah, the human race started in Africa. But if you see the earth for what it is, everything broke apart, right? Let's go that far. Let's get that understood. Let's get that understood. everything broke apart. So the people that was on this side of the islands, they call it the Indians. Have y'all ever seen an Indian? And I'm gonna get back to that Uncle Tom. I'm just talking about lying, falling for the okie doke. Them type of people. Them type of people. The Sambos. So Sambos went to the master and said, Tom don't want to, he ain't cooperating. At the end of the day, this is what I see him doing. He's waking them up. You understand what I'm saying? He's waking them up. And that's crazy, right? But that's just what it is. You got them Sambos that's telling on everybody in the game. That's a threat to the system. So, of course, the algorithms ain't going to put me out there, you know. But I only been doing almost, 2.5, 3 months? But I got on it shows that I've been subscribed to YouTube because I like watching videos, keeping up with everything's going on, you know. At the end of the day, this will go over a lot of people's head. EDC is ready, you know. The 3 rules, Band-Aids, bullets, and beans, Band-Aids, and bullets. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to play with these silly guys, man. Ain't mentally grew up. We on a whole different level. You know what that level is? Advancement of our people, waking them up. Stop the shenanigans and stop the bull crap. So let's get back to the Tom and Sambo. And y'all can recognize it by watching some of these people channels. Oh, they just started it now on a Friday. Hold on, y'all. Let me get the light adjusted. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a yeah, that'll work. I'm just a dark individual, man. I'm proud of my color. But anyway, so that was part of the game. So since Tom didn't want to play the game with them folks, they put dirt on his name. It's easy for black folks to believe in something without actual proof. Why? Because somebody said, or have you seen this person acting like this? So they got a Sambo award. They ain't got an Uncle Tom award. If Uncle Tom, black folks understand this. World. If Uncle Tom was a sellout, why they ain't got no was that Uncle Tom award? We always talking. No facts. So when we come out here starting to awakening, because we wasn't, a lot of us wasn't awake back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I know I wasn't. You know, I only knew one thing, man, and that was the streets. I was very educated in the simple fact I graduated. So, hey, a lot of people couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And it's because people's situations. But anyway, so we got all these Sambos out there deterring us for keeping up with a real conversation. Having a real conversation, a dialogue. So with that said, I got to keep pushing, fighting against all these elements of haters. But it seems like, look, man, you go to any other culture, any other ethnic group, you don't have this, man. Brothers and sisters, we got to do better, man. And the kids are watching us, right? They're actually watching us. So, man, you either or. If you don't talk it and you don't walk it, then who are you? At a certain age, you got to mean something, right? You got to stand on 10 toes and represent something. And you are who you are at a certain age. You ain't going to never change. I'm sorry. Your life was too hard. I'm sorry you couldn't have that wake-up call like a lot of people who get out of a situation we was in. I'm sorry. It ain't my fault. You know, I almost made me say that song. Ain't my fault. You remember that game? You know the story. You know what I'm saying? But it's for us to realize who's shaking and faking. You gotta realize it. It's in your face. This how men act. Nothing else. Don't ride nobody else's coattail. You gonna have homeboys, you gonna have real people out there, but we say less. Right? They say G's move in silence. What's all that hoorah? You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to hide. Have I had a perfect life? No, man. But somebody who goes back like the CIA and FBI, we expect them to find things, correct? So then, when you got these people digging, you ask, what's your reason? Well, since it's the new game on the block, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people jump in it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rocking like that, man. I really give to what's going on over there on your side. Whatever side that is. If it ain't the right side, I don't want to be part of it anyway. I don't. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Give me about 2 minutes, y'all. I promise. It ain't over with. All right, all right, all right. Appreciate y'all standing by, man. Uh, but like I was saying, man, you gotta watch out for the Sambos, and we need to start talking more about it. Who's a Sambo? Somebody who's gonna sell out his race. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who's going back to the other side and telling them everything that's going on. Now, that ain't saying if you see something bad in your hood, you don't need to try to correct that. You know what I'm saying? But live your life wisely. Sometimes just stay out of people's business. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, this is what I want for everybody, man. I want everybody to flourish. You know what I'm saying? Because we got bigger things about to happen. And this internet is just part of giving a message out. You understand what I'm saying? It gets the message out because this is what everybody doing. This is what everybody doing. How many times you can walk in a restaurant and you see everybody doing this? They ain't paying attention to their surroundings. Why is that? Huh? Was it that? They got everybody laxed in the mind? I don't know. We still trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We still trying to figure it out, but it's starting to make sense. Why is nobody really standing up for nothing no more? Like they've been beat down and whooped so hard, man, they gave up. What do you do to I'm going to tell you this, and ask yourself, have you fell into that cycle? Right? If say for instance, it was a new zoo animal, right? And it was a baby. It was a big old elephant. How do they train an elephant to think it's something heavy still around their neck? Like, it could be a little rope that they walking the elephant around with. And that amazed the kids. Like, wow, it's just a little rope, right? Like they have really trained the elephant. Guess what they did to the elephant? They taught it all kind of tricks and stuff of this nature, right? They broke that elephant. How did they do it? From birth. A lot of things, you know, I'm not going to even say, like, a lot of things that's understood don't need to be said. But we have been broke as a people. You understand what I'm saying? We have. We don't even want to try no more. We go to work 9 to 5. Some don't go to work. We waiting on the government. Correct? That's just what we doing. We waiting on the government. To do what? Help us? You got to help yourself. We got to make it where the power that is don't feel like they got the power over us. But how we going to do that? I know you say, Slugger, how we going to do that? Man, get up off your ass. Do something for yourself. Want something more than sitting on the internet all day. That's why I'm not knocking nobody who got their own job, own business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking at home parents. Let's get that right. If you got a significant other that can take care of you, man, that's what's up. But when you get off work, you got to still have time for your kids, right? I don't want us to fall into that sinkhole like we just tired. We give all our energy to those folks, a whole different business. Start your own business, and if you tired from that, because you're working for a purpose, man, you see the bamboozle that they've been doing to you. You want to get another job, right? Working for yourself. That's the only reason I'm pushing this, man. We got look. Let me say it like this. Let me say it like this. Where my pen at? I probably took that pen downstairs. Hold up. I'm finna write down the things that we went through. Let me see. Oh, you tried. All right. So let's elaborate on some things. I said a lot of people are mad because they really can't be themselves. They still stuck in this acting role, right? Of trying to be 100. And look what everything that's going on, right? This is one thing I want to say, and I'm going to be done with that part. If you make it to your millions, get your ass out them streets. You can bless your homies with a legit job, man. That's our whole goal, right? Come up to get your people out You can give them employment. That's the whole job, right? On them streets, I want to hustle so I can do better, right? That's the whole thing. I want to hustle so I can get my mama a new house, or my granny a new house, or my aunt, whoever raised you, so I can have something better for my kids that I didn't have, right? But what's too much? So if you take that money that you got from entertainment and you get in some real estate, like Young Dolph, get in some real estate and leave something for your family. He really wasn't out there like that, man. He really, man, come on, man. He got killed at a cookie shop. He was still trying to be an average Joe. But at the end of the day, when you start getting them lights, cameras, action on, you ain't average no more. Because you got people that look just like you want you dead. The new KKK. But then, not to say he's squeaky clean, but you got to be somewhat squeaky clean when you do that. And you feeling like you can move around, like the world ain't round. Come on, man. I don't know his whole lifestyle, but I know he left something for his kids. That's what I do know. I call that 100. Because ain't no street guy all the way. It's almost like when I see that self-made nigga, right? Some of your partners gonna have to take the cost to be the boss, is what they say. But if you, man, real talk, man, I ain't gonna even really pound on that, man. Just check out somebody's pedigree, man. See if they even able to talk that talk, man, if they ain't got nothing going on in their life. You know, some people just got a bad shake at life. A bad shake. So we was talking about a lot of individuals mad because I'm 100 and they 98. It shows in your character. For you to come over here on my channel and you blasting out somebody else's channel that's irrelevant to me, and like I'm like I already know, I don't know him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't known him for 49 years. He ain't known me for however long he is. Who cares? We keep walking through this world just like this. There's nothing wrong with that. You ain't got to know me. But at the end of the day, you gonna respect me. Yeah. So, like I said, everybody want to be 100 and they don't even have a conversation to keep it 100. They make them soft. Make them very soft. We don't do no spit boxing. And that's what you got to get from the old school where we from. And a lot of people say, man, they gonna do this and do that. Man, come on, man. That's friendly if you talk about it. It's just what it is. That's the code. I know that Hollywood don't even want to hear the code no more. Because like I say, 6ix9ine is their new OG out there. Huh. Yeah? Yeah? How many gangsters out there for real though? Zimmerman still walking, right? I'm just saying. It's people who done our people wrong still ain't been touched on, man. Matter of fact, look, man. Y'all was waiting on, look, all right, let me stay on subject. So, at the end of the day, individuals are mad because people around them might be 100 and they 98. Let me say that, because I ain't the only one that's 100. You know what I'm saying? I know a couple of guys that's 100, standing on something. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about that. Also, we talked about the setup. Guys, I'm telling you. Family. I'm going to call everybody out. Family. I'm telling you. Watch out for the setup, man. You know, it's time for another one. What they call it in Hollywood, sacrifice. Real talk. It's time for another one. Come on, man. They getting bold with it, too. They always say just a product of my environment when we come up stinking. But it's all national news when they come up stinking, man. We got to stop doing ourselves and recognize these Sambos that's out here who really is detrimental to our community. I'm going to call it so goddamn real, and that's just what it is. When you see clowns and they're at a certain age and they still acting that same way, it ain't my fault you didn't live your glory days. I'm all burned out on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Only one gonna protect you and do you and make sure you straight is you. Straight up. At the end of the day, only one that's gonna protect you and make sure that you achieve the goals, not like they say you need to go do it, but how you feel in your heart, you need to go do it. I know everybody's inspired to do good in life. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you aspire to do good? So that's that. Watch out for the setup. Watch out for the setup, man. Because it's coming. Matter of fact, I ain't even say that we in the middle of the setup. Okay, check this out. This just came across, right? So we talked about individuals being upset because they ain't 100, quote unquote, like actually real people. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, I got my wife gonna jump up on here and eventually and talk to the females. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the females. Like, man, hey man, I was raised, I'm gonna tell you one thing, two things for sure, man. I don't like talking about that women stuff because I don't, let me say it like this. I don't get all into, I'm talking about the characters of the individual they hang with. Why be, hey, that's baby. Uh, why be so, uh, I don't know what kind of sign that is. What kind of sign is that? I know you got an Apple. That look like an Android sign or something. But why be so much following these losers, man? I don't understand. Say for instance this. If you wasn't taught how to pull up your pants, and a lot of women are finding that to be sexy, then you deal with you think about the woman, right? So if you're thinking about like everything that you might see on the internet, the less value. Women who really trying to, show the world what they got. Come on, man. That's for your husband. That's for your boyfriend to see that. What this a new Hustler magazine, Playboy magazine, just all in our face. And this is what we telling the kids, man, stop doing what you doing and blase. We got to talk with a message. You know what I'm saying? So when my wife get on here and we have them little dialogue, we're going to talk with a message. And feelings, we too late for feelings because our generation is, the young generation is falling fast, man. Money, drugs, and alcohol and everything else. Killing their own kind. Come on, man. Now, back in the day, we did that. I'm going to tell you the truth. But it wasn't so out there, right? Not in Texas. Not around the world, right? And I ain't calling out California, but that's just what it was. Because I found out, and I really didn't care about really finding out, but then knowledge is a good thing. I found out the hoods in California, they was bred into this. They come out like pups for real. Like when I say I started fighting about 8 years old, they was fighting, man, off the porch and watching they live from birth, man. Parents watching them, making sure they don't get killed and stuff of that nature, man. They had a rough life, man. But with all the knowledge that's out there, it's no excuse to keep doing the same thing, correct? We stand to agree with that. So I hope everybody, when they struggle, but like I say, what I've been through, I got some of that PTSD, right? And when I say, I ain't crazy, but I know if I hear gunshots, I'm looking where it's at. I'm not ducking and running. That's crazy in today's time. If you're looking where the gunshots coming from, other than running from the gunshots, that's crazy for you to stand there and do that. Or you got all these guerrilla tactics you know about, right? You got all that. That's not normal, right? I just need somebody, look, man, that's not normal. So I think everybody's somewhat crazy. When they talk about mental illness and all that, mental health and all that, we all crazy. We living in a crazy world. You thought you was different? No. All right, Nanny. Yeah, man. She deep with it too, man. She deep with it. I'm gonna bring her on. We got some other things in the work too. Got you, man. She a beautiful woman, man. And at the end of the day, I tell myself this, man. I'm lucky, and I say it takes a woman that's a stand-up type person, man. And I ain't never had nobody. Look, I'm a swear to God. I swear to God, talk that mess and just, like I say, I don't hit women and all that. And she'll never bring me to hit her. But at the end of the day, she can talk that talk, man. Cause she be walking that walk. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a good dialogue we're gonna have. We're gonna have a good dialogue, and I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't always right. She ain't always right. But you get two likable minds together, man. You can wake up a nation. It seems like it's always one-sided. Or you have somebody who ain't never been in the streets coming in here with their philosophy because they are psychologists, psychologist, right? That's what my wife gonna do. She gonna correct me with my conversation. That's my better half. And without her, man, I probably would have wild back out, man. Cause it's easy. You see how the chat started, man? Come on, man. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? But I got too much to lose. It ain't about me no more. When I was young, I did young things. You know what I'm saying? But when you got children behind you and the family rooting for you and stuff like that, you grow up real quick, man. And understand it ain't about you no more. So all your moves got to be calculated. Like, people are depending on you. That's depending on me, depending on everybody in the chat, depending on my wife, her mom. Everybody plays a role in the family, man. And that's what I think, that's what the internet needs. Somebody who's been on the streets. And, congratulations to Charleston White and Dewberry. They got their network. We really finna start seeing some black entertainment. Other than they portraying us like everybody is fruity or everybody thugging all the time, man. And we probably can get these youngsters to pull up their pants, man. Because I'm going to tell you one thing, that don't make you a man. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be cuter than the female. Come on, real talk, man. It's time out for all that, man. Do you understand? A lot of people get caught because they run with their pants down. Oh, man, they barely got their pants up. We'll talk about that another day. You know what I'm saying? It does start with the female having babies by these dudes that ain't man enough. Having babies, picking the wrong individual. But if you stand in the same situation, you don't have that choice. This is what you feel like. This is all that they offer. This is all that they offer. Yeah, that's a true fact. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna let y'all ladies, Nanny, that's baby right there. Y'all go back and forth. That's a good dialogue y'all can have. Good conversation in the chat. But at the end of the day, I don't see who's all paying attention. Hey, if y'all still loving the show, I'll go on a little bit more. It's Friday. You know what I'm saying? I'm just spitting real game. Real game, man, coming from somebody who been through it, who really lived it. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this. Thank y'all, man, for being patient, man. It's Friday. So people gonna conversate. People gonna, hey man, what you got going and blase blase. I just put everybody on point what I got going on Friday, man. I'm just spitting. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real. You see the channel? You see the channel? I'm gonna keep it real, man. So if we can have a conversation and we can get an understanding, I understand, man. This is the understanding that we need. This is the understanding that we need, man. So at the end of the day, who I got back there? Savon, what's going on? Nephew done jumped in here.
What's
What's
going
going
on?
on, nephew? Can you
You
hear me?
get me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know why my mic be so low on this.
Oh, you covering up the mic with your fingers? Or you covering
Huh?
up the mic with your fingers? You got to turn up your mic. Say, for instance,
Nah,
you go to your
it's like it be low coming through my phone. Hold on.
yeah. My phone does that too. That's why I came to the PC. I don't know what it is.
Damn, I just had some headphones. I'm almost to the crib though. I'm almost to the
All
crib.
right. Hit me
I just
back. I'll
can't
be
really
on
do it
for
like
a
that.
minute to find out what I got inside street stuff going on in Atlanta. We'll find out what's really going on. Nephew chimed up in here, man. So when you get to the
I
house,
got
I'll
you.
be on for a minute and we'll chop it up.
Hold on, I'm finna tap back in. Hold on.
Uh, yeah, man. Like I was saying, uh, that was a surprise. You know what I'm saying? And find out exactly what was going on down there in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Uh, how did everything jump off? What was going on? But then at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you this. Hollywood say, this is what Hollywood say. You too old at a certain age to rap. You can be a ghostwriter, but they don't want to hear no conscious rap. They want to hear a bunch of KKK rap. I'm gonna call it KKK rap, right? If you talking about the demise of your culture, you don't see them. You don't see them other people rapping and talking about. I'm going down to the country and pass up that hay, and I'm gonna put that boy where he lay. Stuff you don't hear that, man. It's all in our community. Why? That's the old trickery. The trickery is you put that come all the way from Russia. That's why Russia was able to do that to them other people, right? But America adopted that, right? Or vice versa. I don't know who did it first, but one of them, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do some more reading on that. But one of them copied each other to oppress a people. You put them in one area, and guess what? They all gonna struggle and fight. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if they gonna keep us out the game, when I say keep us out the game, it's more to the point. Don't want to give us the benefits. I swear to God, we got all these people. And they get $10,000, man. Some kind of loan that the government give them. You know, citizen loan. Now let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. We got more convenience stores popping up, 7-Elevens and Circle K's around here. And these people can't barely speak a lick of English. Y'all better wake up, man. Y'all better wake up. They ain't taking no prison. They play a dirty game. They don't care if you stay lame in the game. They're going to leave you sleep. And y'all cool with that? Y'all cool picking on each other, blase, this waste of time bull crap? Every channel should be talking about this, man. Every channel. What is going on mentally in our community? Why we ain't out the situation? Now, I will say, it's a bunch of smart youngsters and old cats out there, man. But they keeping that to themselves. Why is that? Because like I said before, once the real individuals on these streets are gone, they're coming for you. You can take that to the bank. Because who are you? You're not a threat. You can't sick, quote unquote, sick your people on them if they do you wrong. So you can stay up there in your high sedity life because eventually, if you don't play their game, they coming for you. That's the whole thing everybody talking about. That's the whole thing everybody talking about. And when they talking to us, they ain't talking about nothing. Oh, man, don't let me get started, man. They really worried about, oh, man, what's going on over there in Africa. They trying to make us think that's where we need to go. How we going to give up our land? We born and raised here. I don't know Africa. So you saying you really just ready to go over there, right? All these people that's talking about paying Africa and all that, man. All that distraction and religion and everything don't get me started, man. And we ain't got nowhere. You fighting over hearsay. And you see everybody going this way. Like it's a relay. Like we running for death. We running for destruction. Why is that, man? Because they ain't got real conversation on here, man. You know what I'm saying? You can actually think about this. Like my videos ain't for kids, right? It's not, because it's, you know, I might go off the chain with some cuss words or something once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I don't intend to do it in case the situation draws that ignorant out of me, right? When I get passionate about something, right? So ask yourself, the next family reunion you go to. Now, real talk. Everybody's getting tired. Everybody is just like trying to figure out why do we have a situation in our neighborhood the way it was, the way it is. So you ask yourself, down, what's going on? You got these, and I know what it is, man. I know what it is. There's a lot of distractions. And guess where these distractions come from? When I was young, it came from the Atari. It came from the Nintendo. Yeah, I'm talking about my age right now. You feel me? It came from these gangster movies when we started getting, you know, a little bit older. But my parents tried their best to keep me in like athletics. Also, I was playing football at a young age too. They kept me trying to be active to save me from the street. But guess what happened? Their job had more priority than, you know, showing me a lot of attention. People don't have time to babysit these kids. Now, okay, we didn't ask to be here. That'd be the number one excuse for a lot of people. You feel like your parents owe you something because you didn't ask to be here, right? Now they don't owe you nothing but a roof over your head and the knowledge they need to give you for the game that's out here. That's all. But if you're not listening, or you feel like the world owed you something because you didn't ask to be here, you're going to fall way down because the world really don't care about you. If your parents ain't giving you the game and they let you spend all that time with a device in front of you, like I said, mine was Atari, Nintendos, and I know why they did that. So I stopped bugging them. I could give them a break. But have you looked at the ratio for all them kids' cartoons? It's in the millions, billions. All the attention is not going to the child. It's break time. Everybody's stressed out. Everybody tired. We got to do better in our community and just actually take time to raise our kids. Or take time to talk to these knuckleheads that ain't getting it together. Wouldn't you like to die for a reason? Stand on something? A lot of people say, man, I ain't finna talk to these cats like that in these streets, man. You know why? It's how you come at them. It's how you come at them. And that's just, man, face to face, man, it's how you come at them, man. And if you can't beat the time clock of your life, so it is what it is. What you scared of? Are you scared? I'm going to ask people this. Are you more scared of going out your house knowing that your neighbor down the street was a damn fool and is terrorizing the neighborhood, right? And you got a grown man. I ain't talking about females, right? But I know sometimes females got to take the place of a man. I understand that. But you got a grown man that's allowing this to happen. Drive down the street all fast without even stopping the young man and say, man, I got kids here. We got kids here. Or you don't want to get in their business, huh? So that's why the world is the way it is. Nobody's stopping what's going on. Nobody's actually saying, hey, youngster, let me talk to you a little bit. What you got going on? Find out where his head is by bringing up a conversation. You can always find out if a person really seeking, they hungry and they just doing what they doing because they don't know no other way. You know, some of these guys out here didn't never have a father, never had a mother, never had nobody who really just showed that they care about them, right? So why after I've been through what I've been through and I not disregarded, I'm gonna tell you this, because I got my butt whooped growing up. But when I got in my adolescence, straight up out of high school, why did I wild out so much? Why was that summer so hard for me to complete and go to college? I didn't want to go to college. I swear to God, I feel like that was a waste of money, but whoever does it, I am proud of you because that's keeping you occupied so you don't fall victim like a lot of your friends. It's gonna let me tell you this. Kids, seniors, if your parents want you to listen to this, man, I'm gonna tell you something. The best thing to do is go to college. I'm gonna say that. I didn't want to go to college, and that's what got me in my situation. Had too much free time on my hands. A lot of parents be like, man, you're not showing me enough to invest this money and all that, or we can't afford it. It's grants out there. You just got to do your homework. You can't be last minute with this, right? But just go to school, because I'm gonna tell you that summer after you graduate, it's gonna make you or break you. Only thing you got to do if you chose to go to work is go to work and back home, party. That's too much time for you. So if the kids would like to get in school, parents, let's do better in finding out how can we make a network. There's already a lot of networks out there to allow your child to go venture that. Let them experience that. Yeah, I know young people are so disrespectful, but you know why? I think at a certain time I would say a lot of parents, we did that, right? Not everybody, but those who don't know how to discipline their child and trying to be their friends. You can't be your child's friend. My mama taught me, man, long handle spoon. And then, shoot, I remember times when she say, this is going to hurt me more than it hurt you. And she was tearing me up, man. And I looked at her like, you for real? God dang, if love feel like that, I don't want to know what hate is. You know what I'm saying? These kids are disrespectful because their parents still trying to go to the clubs, still trying to fit in with the theme of I'm a cool parent. And it makes it harder for another parent like myself who's trying to raise my child right? I remember the first thing, I'm gonna tell you this one story, man. I had a homeboy, and my kids are raised to say yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, right? So he come to the house, and when he come to the house, my son was greeting him like he's supposed to be greeted when he was spoken to. Yes sir. Oh, you in the blase grade? What do? You play football? Woo woo. Yes sir. No sir. Having a dialogue with him and all that. So we wound up going to the store to get some beer, and my son came with us, right? And I was like, I was on the passenger side. He was driving to the store trying to figure out his way around, and he was like, he asked my son, because his son was there. No, he didn't bring his son that time, I don't think. But anyway, he got a son too. I think he stayed with the mama. You know what I'm saying, at the house. So we driving down the store, and my homeboy talking to my son. So when he was talking to him, it was more to the point he trying to be his friend. I seen that. But I raised my son to show respect. You know what I'm saying? Respect your elders. You know what I'm saying? And you mentally, you can see if they on that level to get respect, and then, you know, you deal with it accordingly. But you come straight out the gate respecting your elders, man. You was raised right. When you see people raised right, that's how they say it. Yes, ma'am. I still say yes, ma'am, to my mama today. My daddy today. Anybody older than me, I say yes, ma'am, no, sir. All that, man. Man, that's that being humble, man. That's what make me 100. Why these dudes acting like if you can be disrespectful to an older guy, that make you G? Oh, man, that make you ignorant. I'm going to tell you what, right there. But anyway, we going to the store, and he was talking to my son, trying to make him, you know, be cool with him. What kind of music you like listening to? And at the time, it was like, man, I ain't gonna, what'd he say? That Soulja Boy. Yeah, all that slide across the floor type stuff, right? And I say, man, okay, man, these youngsters be acting a fool with that music. And then my son started laughing. And then he was like, so you really like this music? He was trying to get at my son. Yeah. But he said, yes, sir. He said, he stopped the car and said, man, you ain't got to talk to me like I'm an old man, but you are. A lot of old people don't want to grow up. They want to be hip and cool. That's where the respect came. That's where the respect gone. A lot of these dudes don't want to say, and then you get these people on their birthdays, man, I'm glad to be 49. You 49, 50, or 55 in this era that we living in? Man, it's a crazy ass world. You show your experience getting up to that certain age. It's a lot of people want to be older. I didn't even think I'd get this old. That's why I say Yahweh got a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who feel like, man, I ain't got nothing to live for, God gonna make you live longer. You understand that? But anyway, my son straight up told him, yes, sir. Man, you ain't gotta come. He turned around talking about, you ain't gotta say yes, sir to me, man. I say, yeah, you do. I teach him to respect his elders. And that's taking him a long way, man. That's where the disrespect coming. A lot of, you can't always speak. In my presence, my kids respect their elders. Right? But even when I was growing up, it didn't even matter. Because you know how community was so close. I'd be damn if you talk to them old folks like you ain't got no peace of mind. Growing up, in my era, Generation X. Man, they call your mama. And they both take turns whooping your ass. You know what I'm saying? But your mama will be pulling you in the district. Man, got you looking like a clown out there. And all your homeboys know, boy, he messed up. That boy messed up. And they already know because they get the same treatment, man. Real talk. And that's why a lot of the OGs that's really OGs, they know about respect because their parents taught them that. But then at the end of the day, they're not going to respect no clown. That's the whole point. That's the whole point from this generation into the old generation. You like a lot of people say, man, the youngsters ain't respecting me. How you walking and how you talking? What you got going on in your life? That's the whole point. What's up, dude? Let me get him back in. Let me get my boy Dude up in here, man.
Man, what it do, nigga?
Man, I'm going off right now, man. Just reminiscing how I used to get my butt whooped if I didn't have no respect. Square
Nah,
well, man.
that way,
What you?
homie, that way.
Yeah, what you
Man,
got
nigga,
going?
I just tapped in for a little bit, nigga. You already know it, nigga. I goddamn he just left this football field, man.
Okay. How it
Yeah,
go?
man. Oh man, you know it's always work, man. It's always work, man. You know it's always good work going on, man.
Right. Right, but
Yeah, yeah.
at least you spending time with them kids, man, in real life.
Man, say, man, this in real life. Yeah, this in real life. This ain't no animated shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, man. So what's up with you, my nigga? Goddamn me, what you serving tonight, man?
Man, I'm serving like the title say. A lot of people want to say they 100, and they get mad at everybody that say they 100, but everybody can't say that because some of these cats 98 it shows in their character.
Facts, homie.
And,
Facts,
and
facts.
and I touched down on Uncle Tom and Sambo lie. You know what I'm saying? On a Friday,
That
we
way.
just opened it up.
That way.
I got my nephew gonna tap in a minute and tell me exactly what was going down in Atlanta because that's where he at. Can you
Yeah.
hear me clear, dude?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, cause I know that live we did yesterday, it was kind of low when I went back and looked at it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of low, man. But yeah, we finna get some live information, man, from Atlanta streets, man. Also I was talking about how the uh comment said, hey dude, you read that?
Yeah, what's up with it? What's up with it?
Man, let me find out you all saw and run around with them kids, boy. Say,
Say, nigga, look. Nigga, I got the sweat bag on. I had the sweat bag on that
okay,
bit. I still got my shit on.
yeah,
Say, I
yeah.
gotta get this shit back right, nigga.
Hey man, it's easy for us.
Nah, real talk, homie.
It is.
Yeah, nigga.
Go ahead.
Yeah, man, you know, man, but finna go in here and take me a good one, man. I just wanted to tap in, man, to let you
Yeah,
know. Just keep doing your thing, homie.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? We got big things going on, man.
right,
Big things. Humongous things, homie. And we gonna keep on shining like a shining star.
right.
And can't nobody dim my light, my guy. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Cause they ain't
yeah,
God.
yeah.
So therefore, man, we don't worry about nothing else.
Nothing else.
Nothing. Nothing, homie. nothing could get in front of us, my nigga. We don't worry about that. We just gotta stay focused and keep moving in the right direction, homie.
Okay.
Keep
I
doing
got
what you doing, serving that game, and guess what? They gonna see what's happening. Yeah. Nah, we gonna keep doing what we doing, my guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. But nigga, I had to tap in with you. Know I had to tap in. But nigga, I'm finna
Appreciate
get
you,
up in
man.
here. Take me a good one. I gotta get ready tonight. Uh, you know how it go, man. The work don't never stop.
Hey man, look, you just look like the other day. You just need a power nap. Hey, we only get
Nah,
one
real
life,
talk,
man.
homie.
Hey, we gotta rest our minds and body, man. So I'm gonna let you go. Appreciate you chiming in. You just missing my nephew finna jump in, but you can catch up later on, man. Find out about that Atlanta stuff. But appreciate you
All
chiming
right.
in, homie.
Already, homie. Y'all boys stay up.
All right,
Most
one.
definitely, most definitely.
Hey, what's up, man? You get? Oh yeah, I gotta do that sometime with them head bugs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, bring a
Yeah,
nigga
on
back to
God, so
life.
we can hit a convo.
Oh God, I can't be in the conversation. Not yet.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So when you get settled, you know, I'm gonna keep talking, but when you get settled, I just want to get how your day been going on a hard week. You know what I'm saying? You
Man,
was hard to reach the other day.
taking care of these damn dogs and shit, man.
Let me see them dogs. What's going on, boy?
Little bully and this little peekapoo little motherfucker right here. That's for my girl.
Yeah, yeah. I know which one. I know. Look, the bully got to be you, huh?
Yeah, you already know the bully,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, got let her walk
It's
around
all
and
good.
shit.
Well, you breeding
Yeah,
them or what?
yeah, I'm finna. She just had her first period like 2 months ago, so I'm waiting for the second one to come, and I'm gonna breed
Okay.
her. And then I'm finna. I ain't gonna cap that little dog I got for my female. Man, everybody like us. I might start breeding them little pretty motherfuckers. I ain't lying.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Every time I walk past some females or anything, they be like, "What is that? How much is she?" Oh my God. Da, da, da. I'm like, okay, I'm on to something.
Say, talk to me, man. What's going on down there? What's the latest word, man? What's the latest
It's,
word on Young Thug and uh the Gunna situation? What the streets talking
man,
about?
man, it's just crazy, man. Like, really, what's going on, man? Like I said, like they basically had that little YSL and YFN beef. That shit been going on for a little minute. So goddamn, they really just been laying on Thug ever since Thug really had made it out the street. They really just apparently has been laying on him. And goddamn, that last incident when his baby mama had got killed, that's really what had just sparked everything up. So folks was first saying Lucci was telling da 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 da, but Lucci was telling he would have been out of jail.
Yeah.
Lucy still locked up, you know what I'm saying? So they hitting Thug and everybody that be around him claiming that YSL slime shit. They hitting all them folks with the Rico. Um, even niggas that ain't even got nothing to do with it. They basically just took the whole YSL rap group, the whole rap group. It don't matter if you a street nigga, trap nigga, robber, killer, rapper. It don't matter what you was.
Right.
You locked up. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, in my opinion, man, I feel like Young Thug it's looking ugly for Buddy because I ain't gonna. He really got the only way people gonna get out. I feel like if he just take one for the team, man. Got to sit down 20, 30 years, whatever, and
But
suck that up. You know what I'm
that's the
saying?
brand though.
It's not the brand no more. Not necessarily. Like,
Okay.
yes, you gotta protect the brand. Yes, you do need to protect the brand,
Yeah.
but you can't protect no brand in a RICO case
No.
unless you tell him.
So
You know what I'm saying?
let's break it down a little bit. So you say Lucci got locked up first.
Lucci got locked up because him and his partners went to go slide basically on one of Young Thug and his partners.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
One of them got killed.
Okay.
So boom, I guess they had ended up leaving Buddy Body and everything. So boom, it came back to him. Lucci was with him. While all this shit was going on, I don't know why you $1 million nigga sliding on a drill or whatnot. I don't understand that. But boom, so boom, they locked up Lucci for the murder of his partner. You know what I'm saying? So boom,
Oh
they
yeah,
locked him
because
up
he
for the
got
murder of his.
killed doing the height.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So he got
Bullshit.
he got a body for his partner. So boom. He got locked up. Lucha got let out though. He had made bond and everything. Stupid ass nigga right when he got out. He was smoking in the club. First hour he was out, he went to the strip club. Boom. They slapped him in his face, brought him back in. Violation of your bond. You're not supposed to be in the strip clubs, not supposed to be smoking, none of that. So they revoked his shit, put him back in there. So Lucha been riding for a little minute. He been in there for a minute.
Hey, so you see, I ain't talking about Hey Save on the screen.
I can't even see. Oh, okay.
Yeah, on the screen, man. She be showing support and helping me, get these haters and keep the conversation going. If somebody start talking, I appreciate it, man.
Most
But
definitely, most definitely.
definitely, you know what I'm saying. We got the whole unit down here. So at the end of the day, this is what I want to say. When you think about it, Savon, why, like you said, why would $1 million nigga be out there on them streets? I thought that was part of the hustle. Like back in the day, that was our hustle. Get the
Yeah,
money,
but
flip it, make it legit, and get up out the fucking streets, man.
I don't know, man. These folks, like, I remember like a couple years ago, I done seen this whole Young Thug thing happen. You know what I'm saying, I used to like when I was in high school, I used to fuck with some females. I used to go fuck with niggas like Thug, and you know what I'm saying, there was some regular niggas back then. You know what I'm saying, they were just some gangsters. Though, you know what I'm saying, so I know females used to go fuck with them. When Thug linked up with Baby, he started a little. He used to be blood, but like something happened. He was like, "Fuck that shit." Like he's still blood, but he really ain't blood. You know what I'm saying at all. But goddamn, he was like, "Fuck that blood shit." I guess he like knowing he was gonna get killed off that shit or get locked up off that shit. He started
Okay.
coming up with this slime shit, the YSL shit. So he even said he was gonna turn this to a real game, which he did. Cause like you can be Crip, GD, Blood, Muslim, you can be whatever and be YSL. It really don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So boom, he just got so caught up in the lifestyle, like, cause Thug don't even be out here outside like that no more, but he's still around the niggas that's outside doing this shit. That's what he fucked up at. And like, shit, man. He fucked. Like, I ain't gonna cap. Like, that's the plan, is to make you a bag and get out the mix, you know what I'm saying? But like, he was just too tied up in that shit. Like, damn near like a tattoo. Like, he was just stuck in that shit. Even though he's not in the streets, he was still in the streets. But he's still like helping regular niggas get out the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He'll take a real killer, make him into a rapper. Now this killing ass rapper is a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of mindset Thug used to have. But that shit just came back and smacked him in the face. And I really feel like it's too many co-defendants. It's too many co-defendants at that. Then there's too many co-defendants with money at that. So they feel like they got a lot to lose. So I know it's gonna be some spoiler if it ain't already an informant in it.
Okay. Hey, but at the end of the day, this is the whole point. You know what I'm saying? When you have a situation, right, and you get these youngsters to get this money, and even though Hollywood made it seem like you bulletproof, do you understand how many cameras are actually out there? You know what I'm saying? So they like if you're not really making your, you know what I'm saying, your race go down in the hole a little bit farther. You know what I'm saying? It seems like I don't hear no goddamn body in the politics going down. I don't hear no Iranians going down or them other folks. It's always the brothers. They'll let you get so much money and then they'll bring you down.
Wait till the perfect time for them to take you off your feet.
And then you hear your daddy on the side of the thing talking about, I told the Young Thug daddy he ain't never been on TV. I don't think. Now he's speaking up for him. Well, I don't know. My son is innocent. Come on, man.
We ain't trying to hear that. You ain't never been on TV before. Who is you?
Yeah. But we was going through that dialogue. Did you? I'm gonna catch you up what we've been talking about. Appreciate that information from the Atlanta streets, man. And it seemed like you waiting on some margarita.
You know, I got the little, I be making little drinks and shit with the little blender. I just got the blender, so I be making. Yeah, a little something. So I'm practicing.
Okay.
I'm practicing. As long as I'm getting drunk. Good. As long as I'm getting drunk, I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, man. But hey, you at the house though.
Oh yeah. I'm finna go out too tonight.
Okay,
So
okay. But because I see, I like you said last time, you really don't do this, and I appreciate you jumping on here, man, and uh telling us the inside word, what's going on down there, and
mm-hmm.
so we was talking about before you jumped on. Hold on, let me find out everything you got going on. You got anything you want to tell YouTube? Because some of your homeboys gonna actually see this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to tell them how to, get their mind right? What's your uh and you 27, right? 27, 28.
27, then turn 28. I finna turn
So the
28 in a
youngsters your age.
couple days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be 28 a couple days.
Yeah, May 26th.
Oh man, you ain't no tourist.
Telling you, I'm a
Yeah.
Gemini, the real one,
Yeah,
the
right.
real one, the
Hey,
real
they say
Gemini.
you naturally, you know what I'm saying, naturally gifted. Them Gemini.
I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
felt like it every
Yeah.
day I wake up.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all got a good heart, man. Uh
Most
so what's
definitely.
been going on in your world, man, as a youngster?
Really, man, I've been staying out the way, man. I'm really, I really been around folks older than me, man, just to like expand my lifestyle financially. I'm saying to make better financial decisions. So I ain't really been hanging out around too many young people unless they're really trying to take heed in what I say. Cause like I can't afford no more slip ups in life. Just cause like I'm so goddamn fragile. I feel like an old man. Like if the nigga in front of me slip, I'm afraid he gonna knock me over, and I'm a hurt myself. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
I be real careful around the people I surround myself with and like the things
That's
I
good.
do. Cause like I can't afford no more slip ups. So like really I hang around like really I don't really hang around nobody unless it's beneficial to this point. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Unless you like family or something. Friends, I ain't got no friends. I got associates and I got family. I don't got no friends in my lifestyle, period. So like I really just be with my girl and like beneficial
That's
people. Like
good.
I'm saying, like I try to move like I'm rich. Like all rich people that hang around with each other, they're personally not friends, but they hang around each other because they're definitely beneficial towards each other. You know what I'm saying? But like it's too much going on. Like you can see it's too much going on. It be too much going on. Then it's getting hot. So people getting hot headed. I just try to get my money, not stay in, because I'm not trying to catch a 10. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
the main
Yeah.
thing I say for a person my age, invest. Get that money, invest. Don't live in the moment. Don't fuck it up. It's okay to fuck it up sometimes, but invest. Put that money up. Something. Try to make the money double instead of spending it on some shoes or a car or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you get in a car, try to throw it on Toro or something. You know, there's so many different type of ways to use your money instead of just spending it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
But
like,
you know what? At the end of the day, man, it's Friday. I'm gonna tell you something. It's more comical what I'm gonna tell you. Uh,
mm,
you walking around messing up my buzz. You understand? You got my head, my eyes jumping and shit. I'm like, dude, go and get your margarita and chill, man.
all the walk around got me hot. I'm waiting for
Yeah,
this thing
you
to
got the
thaw
whole,
out,
you know what I'm saying? People got to log off just to, catch
man.
us with the eyesight, man. This is Friday. We try to chill, sit back, and, have good dialogue and conversation. But I know a lot of people do that, like I'm telling everybody, man. Uh, it's more to the point. Let me turn this down. It's more to the point. I was talking before you even got on here, and the simple fact of, do you understand what a Sambo is versus an Uncle Tom?
And Sam Bowl and Uncle Tom?
Yeah. Anybody ever
No,
gave you that
explain it.
game?
Uh-uh.
Okay, Uncle Tom, you always hear somebody say, man, that nigga Uncle Tom, right? You always hear that.
Mm-hmm.
But the true dialogue is a Sambo. Sambo was the one
So,
actually telling on the runaway slaves and stuff like that. Not Uncle Tom. How do they do people right now? Right? They throw
mm-hmm.
mad on, dirt on somebody's name and stuff like that if they ain't going with the program. You understand what I'm saying? So why would they
Yeah.
talk so
Mm-hmm.
much and let us disrespect Uncle Tom so much if he was actually the corporate in the situation? And your knowledge is
Yeah.
gonna come from when you tell somebody, man, old Sambo, you know what I'm saying? Sambo individuals, that means they know you on that other level. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And that's the only reason I got this channel up, because I'm trying to enhance the mind of the youngsters. They don't teach you this in school.
Yeah, you ain't gonna learn this in school.
You ain't gonna learn this in school. How to, man,
Mm-mm.
tell me this. What last time I've been in school is way different than when you've been in school. And then I'm gonna go to the point of, how did you feel? This is like an interview. You ready to do an interview?
I'm
Or do
ready.
you want to wait for another day?
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna say it like this. Tell me something about your upbringing. On real talk. No, let's not do that. Let's talk about when you got in trouble, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said the other time that you everybody know that you you was thugging out there, but you had to do how long
Mm-hmm.
locked up?
I had did a 15 do 5. I had did like 3 off of that.
Okay.
I had a year sentence. I had to max out that one. And
So you still on
basically I done did
probation or
like 5.
what?
Yeah,
Parole? Okay.
probation. But yeah, I
Probation for how
basically did
long?
like 5. Yeah. Uh Probably got like 8 years left, but if I stay
Yeah.
out the way, I can get off a little early.
Okay. And your uncle
But
could
yeah, I
tell you a
basically did
little
like,
something. Go ahead.
no, I'm listening.
Your uncle could tell you a little something about that, because they tried to give me 10 years probation. How you think
Mm-hmm.
your uncle did? I didn't stay out nothing but a month. Look, man. How long you been out since you been out? Like, you been
uh,
doing
I
what?
got, I got, I got out 2020 February 15th. So I've
Okay.
been, I've been, I've been,
That's
I've
good.
been doing a little straight.
Hey, that's good, man, because I'm gonna tell you one thing, two things for sure. You know what I'm saying? Life is what it is, and you supposed to
I'm
live and
telling you.
learn. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna, later on you'll bring it out when it's time for you to bring it out or whatever the fact. I think at the end of the day, man, I think you at the age when your uncle got off vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So right now, how I could have had the chance when I was like 20 something years old, younger 20, you know what I'm saying? You got that chance now, and I just wanted to see you succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, we can talk about it later on, but it ain't for everybody to know. I was just trying to basically wake these youngsters up and let them know most of your conversation of understanding the upbringing. Your parents can tell you, your mama can tell you and all that, but when you hit that big house, you're going to find out the hard way. Respect is
No, most
everything.
definitely. Respect is everything, bro. Like respect is everything. I stand on respect so hard. Like I basically grew up incarcerated. You know what I'm saying, but like one thing I can tell you, like I'm not finna play with or anybody else I know. You know what I'm saying, that's built like how I am on that level. That respect, bro. Like I can play, I can giggle, I can laugh, joke around all day, but once you cross that thin gray line of just playing around and disrespecting me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna see a whole nother person.
Yeah.
I don't really. Mm-mm. That's the thing about people. There, that's the main thing around. Oh, what's up with the young folks though? They ain't got no respect.
Yeah.
They ain't got no respect,
But
boy.
I
But
think
shit.
I think at the end of the day, and it was somebody in the chat said you can read that right there. These young people are too disrespectful, right? And I was
Mm-hmm.
elaborating on that. And it comes from the upbringing. Like if you don't teach your child how to respect their elders, they ain't gonna know better. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Regardless of the situation. And stop trying to be their
Mm-hmm.
friends and be their parent. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta
That's where
man up.
go ahead.
Let's say folks gotta learn how to man up. They just nowadays folks got like I think I heard a little bit what you're saying. Like a woman to be like late 30s, early 40s, 50s, still in the club, all type of shit. Like I had met this one female not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
So I met her. Da, 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 I'm really chilling outside, and she walked down on me. Da, 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 leaned up with her. So boom, I went to got that going to ask her age and shit. I'm like, how old you? She was like, oh, you a baby. You ain't gotta worry about my age. I'm like, how old you is? She 39.
Mm-hmm.
So I look at her, I observe her. I'm like, 39. I'm like, oh yeah, she crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the spot. She ain't got no kids. She ain't got no man. You're acting like you're 20 something. your
and that's the
issue, your
sad thing.
problem. I can't afford that. Yeah, I can't afford that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely separated myself from that before it's too late. But like, yes, people are just immature. They just ain't got no respect nowadays. I go for younger folks and older folks. And the older folks, some people like they just ain't got that instilled inside their mind. That's really corrupting us younger folks. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying, their parents ain't stepping down on them tough enough, scared to put their hands on them. You know what I'm saying? You got to instill that, like certain stuff like that at a young age.
But you know what though, Savon? Saying that, say for instance this, you know, the craziest thing is when I was growing up, man, and you know we acting up in the goddamn house, and you know we didn't have CPS back in the day. We didn't know about that, but we knew about it, but it was like a myth, right? And I
Yeah.
know my mama was like, you know, when my sister tried to act a damn fool, I'm gonna tell you this something. She say, after she get through whooping her ass, she say, call them people. I hope they come and get you. I'm so tired of you. You know what I'm saying? What do you do? Because you know,
Yeah.
once you go in a foster home, fool, you probably
It's
don't get
over.
nobody to come get you.
Nobody.
So that made us get right too. You know what I'm saying? Because parents back in the day, they didn't care about that uh, uh, CPS. But then once you understood what everything was, man, it's like I think the whole thing comes from uh, just people not knowing how to raise their children. Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, nobody's perfect, man. Situations hit everybody different, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of people will look at an individual in the family or a child in these streets or a young adult in these streets, and then try
Hmm.
to put them next to the next one. Everybody's different. Everybody got
That's
their
why,
own.
like, I understand why my daddy used to beat me when I was a kid. I look back at some of them times and I wish I would have thugged it out instead of moving back with my mama. Would have just kept getting them ass whoopings.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
like without them ass whoopings, I probably wouldn't be here right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't have been here because like off of him whooping my ass made me realize he wasn't the only person that can make me feel this type of pain. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah. And
real
shots
shit.
up
So
to your
like,
dad, man. You know,
yeah, real
shots up
shit.
to my
Like,
brother, man. Uh, and like I say, everybody, and to understand this, is making you 100. You know what I'm saying? You're a
exactly.
young cat, and when the 100 tag don't just be given, you know, freely. When you know, I say, man, hey, man, every time I meet my nephew, he's very respectful. He's very respectful to uh me and my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
we don't never miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? I might don't see
Hmm.
him about a year, 2 years, or a couple years when he, you know, when he was going through his adolescence. But every time he see me, man, he's like, man, it's a joy, man. I want to tell you that right now. If this be the last words, you know what I'm saying? That you know, if the
Most
world
definitely.
just crashed, nothing happened to us. We be sitting in the middle of this motherfucker, but the world just crashed and we gone. You know what I'm saying? Because
Tell
real is
you,
hard to kill. You feel what I'm
I'm
saying?
trying to tell you.
Hey, but
I'm trying.
I appreciate, man, like what you doing with yourself now. You know what I'm saying? It's all about the now,
Hmm.
and you learn from the past. You learn from your past for the trials and tribulations you go through.
No, for
You
sure.
could teach another youngster and be looking at them like, man, you wildin', fool. It ain't, man, you talking about
Tripping.
this? Tripping. But if they ain't never got caught up, and that's what I was saying. All these dudes out here got certain things like they got the toolies and you know they always you ain't got no gun in the big house. You gotta come with
Who?
real wits and you gotta have understanding about respect.
No, for real.
And a lot
Cause
of
they
the
are.
youngsters don't even want to admit if they got boxing game or whatever. But man, survival is of the fittest.
I want me to tell you some crazy shit I was thinking about. I feel like it sounds crazy, man, but I feel like men, young men, I'm saying like when you hit a certain age, I feel like they should go through like boot camp or like some type of something that just takes them out their comfort zone and just shows them the other side so they won't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? Like you got high school, you got detention school, you know what I'm saying? Alternative school, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when people go
Hold
to
on, Savon,
alternative
real
school,
quick. I'm gonna tell my homeboy. I'm gonna drop the link, man. If you want to come in, put that in a post and let them know, man. Just click the post and follow the instructions. A lot of people is getting on here basically for the first time, and I'm really waking up a lot of we trying to do this, man. Especially if we have a dialogue with these youngsters. Definitely chime in when you get one on the line, man. Appreciate you,
Nah,
Mike.
most
Mike,
definitely.
just tap that and follow instructions. You probably got to go to Safari and jump on, and we waiting on you. Go ahead, Savon. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I feel like I honestly feel like a lot of young dudes. I feel like they should go through like boot camp or like some type of detention, something. I'm saying
Yeah,
because like I can't really explain it. I can't even explain it unless you've been there though. But like, man, I grew. It's like a lot of people. Like, it's a lot of people out here that still kids, no matter how old they is. You know what I'm saying? But like, you go to jail, prison, boot camp, any that shit is gonna mature you in some type of aspect. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm not trying to go back there. You got some people that get locked up, get out, they keep repeating the same thing. Sometimes it be too late. But like, I feel like if it was some way they could goddamn do that, man, a lot of shit wouldn't be going on how it's going on now. You know what I'm saying? Because people ain't really got no fear. Like I said, like I'm happy my dad used to beat my ass and try to get me right when I was younger. Because that shit instilled a lot of shit in me. It showed me what not to do. Like I used to have a bad stealing problem. That nigga shook that shit out of me, you know what I'm saying? Whooping my ass when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? And
right,
now I
right.
know better, you know what I'm saying? It took me probably a time to go to jail, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this shit is real serious, you know what I'm saying? But like, people be getting baby fed all their life. Like I know plenty of people that's 30 something, late 20 something, still staying with their mama, no car, no type of way of getting money, no type of income, all that. And I just be like, man, this is a damn shame. Like I haven't, bro. I got locked up when I was like 19. Through my 20s, I only have been free for like 2, 3 years. You know what I'm saying? But I done got more. I got like honestly, right now I got I got more than 75% of the people I went to school with right now. I can
Yeah,
really say 85. You know what I'm saying? I done missed out on plenty of time. Got my GED in prison, everything. You know what I'm saying? These folks done went to college, all high school diploma, all this. They have nothing to show for it though. I'm saying they still like children in the mind.
yeah. I'm a chime in and show homage to my homie. Just got on there, Big Mike, man. X Factor. What's happening with you, man, tonight?
Yo, what's going on, man? Just chiming in a little bit,
Okay.
listening to y'all, man. Y'all saying some good stuff, man.
Almost
Appreciate it, man.
definitely.
I know it's Friday, and that's why I jumped on here. It ain't like we ain't got no job like that movie Friday, but yeah, but we working, man. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
And
Oh
we
yeah.
trying to shoot that game out to these youngsters. He way in Atlanta. He gave me the whole spiel on that young thug situation, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
definitely
heard
trying.
about that.
Yeah,
Definitely trying to. I think, but I honestly feel like it's an informant in a group or something, man. It gotta be some type of informant or something. Somebody got locked up and made a deal or something.
well, you
But
know how the street is. Go ahead.
to be honest, the bigger the crew, the bigger the club, the weaker it is.
No, most definitely.
You know what I mean? If you keep it small and on point, you be all right. But people think just because you got a lot of people, you stronger. Really, you got a lot of people, you become weaker.
Right,
You got
right.
enemies in that circle.
Because if you got 100 people, you're gonna have at least 20 weak ones.
I'm telling you.
You know what I mean? So numbers, when it comes to that, really don't matter. Yeah.
That's
So
true. That's
yeah,
true, man.
it is
And that's what
somebody bound to break.
say, like just with that Dolph situation, right? That Dolph situation, everybody, after he passed, man, they locked up almost Memphis. Of course they gonna get the shooters. Because ain't no loyalty out there. It ain't no loyalty out there. The whole code didn't change. So that's why I'm saying, when I got through my situation, everybody go through their situation in life, you understand one thing, two things for sure, man. If you stand on something from day one individuals, you'll know them. It ain't no faking and shaking these cats. You know what I'm saying? You'll know who got your best interest in mind.
Word,
You'll know.
word.
And like I say, I keep my grass cut low. You know what I'm saying? Because you can see them snakes. Everybody want to try to blend in with a person that got it going on. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the way. That
Mm-mm.
ain't the way, man. You keep, like you said, keep your circle small. You can see what is coming. And if you allow
Yeah,
somebody come in, that means you try too hard to be accepted.
yeah, yeah. I guarantee you, man, on that whole situation that happened, you only can keep your eyes on so many people. So while you keep your eyes on two, it's three that's getting out the way, talking to the wrong people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know exactly what happened on that, the Young Thug situation, but I guarantee you, it never fails. Something like that happened.
No,
And
most
you know, he
definitely.
was telling me, man, Mike, X Factor, that Lucci, it started way back when Lucci got locked up. And they been at it.
Yeah, this shit
You know what
like
I'm saying? That
like
rivalry
this shit
between them
been
been at
going
it.
on. Like
Yeah.
it's just they just been adding pieces and pieces and pieces and pieces. Like they've been watching everybody around that boy Thug. Like I don't know if y'all know who Yak Gotti is.
The who?
I
That's
heard
one of
about him.
yeah Yak Gotti. That's one of the Thugs. Like one of his like right hand men. So he had just got out of the feds not too long ago. He probably got out of the feds like a year and some change ago. Like he got a little ankle monitor on this ankle. But so boom, when he first got out, he had like Young Thug and Lucha was beefing. So this one Lucha was out. He was at the mall. Yak got the drop on them. So boom, they pulled up to Lennox. You know what I'm saying? So boom, this one.
Let me say it like this, nephew, right?
Mhm.
If it's already out there, we can talk about it. But if
Yeah,
it's definitely
it's already.
some inside shit that you on, my nigga, look, I don't have to go to Atlanta. You know what I'm talking about? So,
Yeah.
say, man, so, like, this is for educational purposes. Fair use. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fair use. If it's been put out there, we can talk about it.
Yeah, it's been put out there. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
cool,
Yeah, it's
cool.
already So
All
basically,
right.
when he had got out, Lucha was at the mall. Lucha was at the mall. Yak got it pulled up, was on Instagram. I think he was on live, standing on top of his Maybach. Like, yeah, man, we outside on your car, on your shit. Pull up, come outside, da 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 da. He did. I guess he ain't come outside. Yak took a picture on it, put a picture on one of his hit singles as the album cover, as a song cover. You know what I'm saying? So they using that shit against. It's just a whole bunch of shit. Everybody mistake is just adding up now.
Yeah, all that
Everybody fucked up.
social media clowning.
Yes, that's what it is. That's social media.
Say, social media is like a tool, but it can be
It's
a
a
destructive
trap.
tool. It depends on how you use it. You know what I
Come
mean?
on, baby. Come on.
Say X Factor. You see that? Show them that bulldog you got, man. Show them that friendly bulldog you got. Man, that's just good humor, man. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just jiving, nephew. Shit, I won't go in that goddamn. I won't mess around that sucker. Hey, X Factor. I gotta tell you one thing, man. Uh,
What you got?
I had a situation last night, right?
Uh,
Goddamn, man. Listen, encounter with one of them in one of them goddamn dogs. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking
yeah,
about running to me late at night. You feel me? Only thing I can
yeah,
do is put my foot up. Like, say the name of the dog. First time I met the dog, I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? I was finna. I tell the person, man, get your dog, goddamn, because it's two things finna happen. Either I'm finna make him pass out, he can get a bite, but I swear to God, I go to a whole different level. I swear. I hate when somebody dog run up to me. I ain't like that, man. I ain't like that, fool. Man, yeah, I'm getting out the car last night. Dog running up on me, man. I ain't never met the dog. It barks at me every time I go through the trash can. Now we face to face. I'm finna kick him in his face and then get him to go back. He probably got that little hat. Look, man, swear to God. And then I keep that. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a bad situation last night, man. Hey, man, I'm glad everything went good though. He'll come back, man. So, how was your week, man?
man, it was very productive, man. Long hours. but it's all good, man. I mean, I can't trip on that.
Right.
I'm making bread. I'm taking care of myself, so we good.
Okay. Okay. So
Yeah.
you know to chime in on everything X Factor, it's like, but you ain't always been like that. To have that concept like that. What changed you? Do you mind if I ask you these questions?
No, I don't mind at all, man. Me being able to have kids and watching them grow
Mm-hmm.
and knowing that I had to teach them a better way in a different way.
Right.
I think that's what really changed me. Having a boy and a girl, having to teach my son stuff, then having to reverse and switch up and teach my daughter thing. Yeah, it was different, man. It was different, but I just knew I wanted it better for them.
Okay.
After what I'd been through, what I experienced. Yeah, it wasn't nothing cool, wasn't nothing nice. But yeah, that's what changed me.
And that's the same thing as with me. With me, man. I said before, man. Uh, what do people think about you, Mikey? Because I've been knowing you of X Factor. I've been knowing you for a minute, man. You know, shit, almost 20 something years. You know what I'm saying? And we ran into each other in the streets here and there, man. But we doing our own thing. You all in sports and doing your own thing and stuff of that nature. I tell myself, what is what do you think about people hating on you, man? Because the beginning of the conversation was people hating on me because I'm 100 and they 98 or below. You know what I'm saying? The way the world working right now, I'm putting everybody on a whole different level. Like, man, I know I'm solid. Like my actions and my being. You know what I'm saying? The way I
Mhm.
think. You know what I'm saying? I don't think no broad stuff. I don't think no envy on nobody. You know what I'm saying? I don't backbite nobody. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm a that's to me, that's what make you 100, man. If you can say what you say, even behind them closed doors to the individual, and why would you disrespect a man you ain't never met? That what makes you the difference from, and we can go all into this, Whack 100 and Jay Prince and all that. I was talking about that earlier, man. If you don't know this man, he came to you, right? And this goes back to you. He came to you with respect.
hmm
Uh, the whole thing will be when you met him. Wack is talking about when I seen him in California, he wasn't on that level, right? Come on, man. It's a certain place and a certain time to do what you do. If you're dealing with some business or you asking some questions, but it's a lot of goofies out there believe what he's saying is solid because they don't know no better, right?
yeah,
If you
yeah.
see if you see somebody out of character at a certain event, is it time to smash or you give them a pass? Do you show your strength when you know it's cameras around? Come on, man. Ain't nobody really foo-foo. See, the internet got everybody thinking, oh, yeah, Wax said this on some real shit about down Texas, down here in Texas, this Jay Prince, quote unquote, everybody saying this and this, like a mystical legend or something. Come on, man, everybody know him. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, see the difference from Texas and everyone else. If you don't know this, we're gonna tell you. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is me, my opinion, right? We hold people with respect, man. We ain't gonna disrespect no man over this internet. That's just solid. But if you start showing a different character, that makes it okay to disrespect.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying. But how do you feel that's just going for the simple fact of talking about them? I'm talking about you. How do you feel when you walk in a room and niggas say, a brother say, this dude 100, he's solid.
Yeah, I feel like, everybody want to feel like they something. You know what I'm saying? But facts is what the difference is when it comes to being 100 and thinking you 100.
Yeah.
I'm 100 because man, I'm the kind of dude. I'm gonna uplift you. I'm gonna carry you. You know what I'm saying? If I see you doing bad, I'm gonna try to do whatever I can to help you out. I'm not gonna talk about you,
Right.
and I'm sure not gonna say how I helped you out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's for me and you to understand.
Yeah.
You know, it's not for the world to know. I feel like if I did it from my heart, it ain't nobody else's business what I done for you. All they know is, hey, you came up, you start doing better. No matter how it happened, it happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that's what make me a solid dude. You know, versus a lot of other people. A lot of people do it for cloud, brownie points, whatever kind of sorry category you want to put it in. But at the end of the day, you look yourself in the mirror and you know what kind of man you really is.
Right.
If you a fraud type dude, you gotta live with that. If you're a real type dude, of course you can live with that. You know what I'm saying? But I think, you know, people out here, they hating, you can't stop it, but you cannot let it derail the path that you're going down. You know, if you're an uplifter, hey man, keep it solid. Keep it 100. You know, they can shoot all this internet stuff. It really don't mean nothing, man, because that man can't approach you with it.
Yeah. True.
Anybody can shoot some messages through social media or go on live and say this and that. Man, you don't you know where we come from. You don't get no kind of stripes for that.
Yeah.
You know, so I look at it just like that. If you can't say it in my face, I'm not gonna worry about you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I damn sure ain't gonna worry about what people say. So
True.
that's how I look at it.
And you know what? You said a lot, man. And that is the definition how, with our age, we look at things. You know what I'm saying? The whole thing is, man, like I tell people, when I was on vacation, you had them cell warriors. You know what I'm saying? And when them doors rolled, they either was seen walking down the road with their backpack before the door rolled. You know what I'm saying? While we still, in our situation, they walking out. They say all this stuff before the doors roll. They catching out.
Yeah.
Now, the whole game is a lot of them cell warriors got out. Now they out here, and this is a terrible tool. It's a wonderful tool for them. Because you got a lot of people that can spit box. They the baddest they ever walked the earth. I ain't saying
Oh
they the
yeah.
baddest, man. And,
Yeah.
and, and the whole thing is, man, I told you that story before, man. My mama gave me a shirt, and I wore them 2 days. First she gave me a shirt to go to school, elementary, Wynn Elementary, man, in Austin, Texas. I'm the man your mama warned you about with Sammy Sam. Simony Sam, you know what I'm saying? With them two rifles, and he had his hands on them two rifles, like, and then my homeboy was like, God damn, boy, you a bad boy. Your mama got you that? Because I didn't have no job. Yeah, my mama got me that. But then the next day, she gave me a shirt. Every bad person got somebody who could beat you. The next day, I had to wear this shirt. No, it said, it's somebody in the world. Don't think you the baddest because there's always somebody who could beat you. Like that, right? It's been a long
Yeah.
time, but I remember that because she made me look like a fool. And then everybody say, boy, you wore that 70 Sam shirt the other day. And now you wearing this. Back in the day, your mama made you wear them clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so she got my attitude right then, man. And I didn't even see that. Because how I acted at the house, even though I respected her, she knew I was bad. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So living and learning and becoming 100, man, is a lifetime agenda. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you'll think you 100, but you might do some sideways stuff for somebody to see that ain't
Yeah.
100. So you fix that. You know what I'm saying? Life brings a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And what you just spilled just a while ago, you understand what 100 is, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, man.
what was the timeline on you working today, man? Seemed like, yeah. like in the next 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you chiming in and riding with me. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm gonna tell you, my day started early this morning. When I say early this morning, I'm talking about 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
3 a.m.
Ooh, get it.
Man, I got up out the bed. I went to the gym. I couldn't sleep, but still, I gotta keep it positive. So since I couldn't sleep, I go to the gym, work out. You know, come back, get dressed for work, started my day. You know what I mean? So
Right, right.
yeah, I'm a little wore out, but you got to know how to keep everything straight and on the positive side. It's so easy to be negative, and I think people don't understand that. That's like a habit. Once you're a negative person, it's like a bad habit to break.
Yeah.
So I don't even start it like that. So man, I feel like it's time to try to make a change. It's been time, but when it comes to black on black, we do enough to each other that any race don't have to do nothing else to us. We'll kill each other off. You know what I mean? It's it can go deep, but I feel like us as black men, if we trying to make a change, then we got to show and prove. It's not about talking about it. You see some stuff that you can kind of cool off and get the fire out. Then
Right,
why not,
right.
man? I'm so tired of hearing all this black on black, man. It's unreal. But we wanna bitch, moan, and complain about when a police officer do it, and I know that's another subject. But
Nah,
man,
we can touch
there's
on it.
no
We can
difference.
touch on it.
There's no difference, right?
Right, right.
Police kill us and we kill each other. What's the difference? There's not a difference. You know what I'm saying? Black on black crime, black man gets shot in the back. Why? Because another black man that did it. You know what I'm saying? Which is no different from a police officer shooting a black man in the back. Regardless, they both wrong. But we should hold each other up to the point where we shouldn't even want to hurt each other like that. And I know
Right.
back then when I was younger, I didn't look at it like that.
Right, right.
But I'm living now to preach about it. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something that the youngsters don't know. They want to pick up a gun because 90% of them can't fight no way.
Yeah.
So they think packing a pistol is where it's at. When you really, your nuts is tucked between your legs, the size of raisins,
Right.
and you pull the trigger because you're scary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not because you got that street credit. No, you pull the trigger because you're scary. And that's what I don't understand. We like the, Black Lives Matter movement, but really, do it matter to us? You want everybody else to acknowledge it, to, but yeah, to acknowledge it, but we don't acknowledge it, and that's what I don't understand, man. That's what I hate about us as black people. We willing to be shady, connive, cross each other, than to help each other be successful.
So I say to chime in on that, Mikey. I say, uh, X Factor. I say, we was programmed like that. I was talking about the example of an elephant. How do you know? How do you train a big old elephant that's over 1,000 pounds how to walk on a tightrope? Think about that. You know what I'm saying? We've been manipulated. You know what I'm saying? We the new KKK. We are, well, I ain't gonna say me because I know better. They are the new KKK. We should treat them like we treat them when we see them. You know what I'm saying? We stirred up. We on fire. Not stirred up, but we on fire to let them know, man, I'm not that individual. You ain't gonna run that on me. But I don't know
Yeah.
why. That's why I say I think a lot of people have got docile, like in the simple fact of passive. They don't want no problem. But all the problem is coming to you because you ain't doing nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? It's
Hmm.
just the whole simple fact of understanding who you are as a man. You got to go through something. You got to go through something before you become the man you're supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of it too. I'm sick of watching people on YouTube constantly down each other, but they're not down on them other people. What the fuck is going on, homie?
Yeah, you got to hold yourself accountable, man. Everybody do, but nobody wants to understand that part. You know, if you do something wrong, you don't want to be punished for it. Who don't know you do something wrong in the wrong eyes? It's a possibility.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean? So don't cry and say you didn't do this, you didn't do that, or you didn't mean it. You done it.
yeah,
So man up and take the consequence.
yeah.
Yeah, man. It's a whole lot on my dome, man. I just try to construct it in a way to where it'll help people.
All right, give us some more of them gems, man. I see you dropping them tonight, man. I
Yeah.
know your tank is almost on eat. Hope not, cause it's Friday. You don't work tomorrow. I know you don't.
Nah, I'm not grinding tomorrow. I'm gonna take it easy.
Yeah, man. And you know the world, if they don't catch in tonight, they gonna catch on later on, man. So
Yeah.
I would say, you know, we wasn't like this growing up. We didn't get this knowledge from just all of a sudden waking up one day when we was young and say, "Hey, man, I need to do right." This is almost in our 20s when we figure this out. Because at the same time, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna call it what it is. My parents, they worked hard, but they really didn't know the game that was played on them. They like beat that, like they tired. Like my parents was more tired of just trying to conversate with me, trying to get me to see their view, because at the end of the day, I wasn't on that. See, Generation X is different. Let me say that I'm different. I need to see the facts. We're a generation. I feel Generation X was a generation. I need to see the facts. Why are you acting like this? And then I go back to the house. We still in the ghetto. Why are you believing in this? And I constantly have to go through my situation, or I seen you go through your situation and crying, and nobody really talking about it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand that. So more of our generation is set on rebellion because we didn't want to follow the old law. You see what I'm saying? Because we wasn't
Yeah.
with that being passive shit. Let me say it like that. You know what I'm saying? I said it so soft so nobody should be offended. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't with it. So we woke up at an early age, but we had no direction. I feel me. I'm talking about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about me. Uh, so my eye opener was my nephew got off, and he was like, he feel like the youngsters need a boot camp. And hold on, my fact. Sorry about that. Uh, so we had to grow up from that, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
Yep.
a lot like the youngster was saying. My nephew was saying he feel like the youngsters need a boot camp to get the discipline and understanding without them having to go through the prison system to learn the lesson. But you got to understand, it's one of those things that it's like cattle. You just a number. They don't give a fuck about you. Why would they give a fuck
Yeah.
about you? You're a product. You like cattle. until you show your worth. Until you show, man, I'm not one of them dumb cats hanging on the goddamn block every goddamn day and not knowing it's an ending. And the ending is that goddamn, I don't even know what them cowboys call it. When them cows be in them kettles and stuff like that going in the rack, they just herd. Society deal with you like you're a herd, like you're a number. Guess what? When I was on vacation, guess what they tell me? They don't want to know your name. They want to know your number. How demeaning is that, man? Nobody talks about that.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
They want your number.
Yeah.
They don't care about your name. You're a product. So that's what got me coming out, real talk after my vacation, really conversating about this. If the youngsters are talking about they need some kind of boot camp to wake these youngsters up, and they stopped that scaring me straight back in the day, man. They don't even do that no more because that shit was working. Stop a lot of product from going in their system, man. Come on, man. If they don't see that we fighting against ourselves and fighting against the corporations, all that, they got that money invested in the stock markets, man, we doomed. That's real talk. If people don't, I want people to wake up to goddamn moral, Mikey. God damn it. All that be edited. But I want people to wake up to goddamn moral and say, man, I had a vision that I wasn't stupid and naive no more. You see what I'm saying?
Yep. Man, it comes to the time of, everybody mature differently and at different times. But sooner or later, you got to pay attention to somebody. Even if you are a leader, it's levels to being a leader.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're going to have to get your ideas and you got to listen to somebody before you become that leader. It's not you're not born like that. You see different things and it's in you. Some people take it and run with it to make them a great leader faster than other leaders who really wanted who really wanted more.
Right.
But I mean, I just feel like us as black men, we gotta continue to grind and build and teach the youngsters what's really out there, real in the realistic way.
Mm-hmm.
Because the world is not friendly, and that's what I teach any of my kids that I didn't coach throughout the years. This is real life.
Yeah.
I never sugarcoated anything for them. And the ones that they went on to college. Some even playing the NFL now. And I taught those boys real life stuff. And their parents loved that I did that because they seen that I was more than just a coach. Some of these boys didn't even have no fathers. I was like a father figure to a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know it. I just knew I wanted them growing up in a different way. I didn't have all the knowledge growing up as far as the guidance. I had parents, but my parents they strict and from the country. So they morals are different. But I wasn't even taught about the whole generational wealth.
Right. Right.
I'm learning about that now and trying to make sure my kids are good when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's a lot, even as a man now, that I'm still learning, that I'm trying to make sure everything is right by that time. So,
And that's a good thing, man. That is a
yeah.
good thing. Uh, but like I was, like you were saying, man, we cannot uh blame our parents for them not knowing.
You're right.
Now, Generation X, they can really blame us for not showing. That's the rage right there. When you see these youngsters doing what they didn't have no guidance. Think about it, man. We was growing up and we was children too. So if you think about it, all the situation, real talk, man, and I'm gonna keep it solid. All that we got going on right now, homie, is I ain't gonna put it on us, but at the end of the day, I say kids probably didn't want to listen, or we try to prevent them from going through the same shit we went through. But at the end of the day, what we do at that point, you know what I'm saying? When our parents was pushing us and pushing us and pushing us, we probably felt like it was overwhelming, or we just said fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I heard a dude speaking the other day, and he was like, he called his daddy, and he said, "Dad, I'm not." He said, "Dad, I made all A's," and the dad didn't answer him right away, and he said, "Son," he was like, "Son, I'm busy right now. I'm working." Other son on the horn, like, and that reminds me back when I heard that story. It reminds me back, and nobody's perfect. That remind me back when my mom missed my birthday because she had to work, and I was 13 years old. No, I was 12 years old, finna be 13. The hurt that came from that, well, how I felt as a child, like, damn. Now what happened? It was like, what my mom do. She was a dispatcher for the electric department. So when the power go out, let's tell you a little something about me. But when the power go out, she got to go to work and run that dispatch board and stuff. So that's overtime. That's supporting your family and stuff like that. It just happened to stamp on my day. Now, remind you, she ain't said nothing about it because she just got off work. Probably about 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, she made it home. They called her out about 6, 7, something like that. It was a little dark outside. So she can't call me in school and wish me a happy G-Day. You feel what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it was like, I already expected that, but she didn't have no cake. She didn't have no food. She ain't said happy G-Day or nothing like that, right? So I'm like, real talk, man, I was in my feelings. I was in my feelings. And I don't know if that changed me for the bad, but I know at the end of the day, I had feelings at that point, man, because my mama walked out the house and she didn't say happy, G-Day or whatever. That hurt me, fool. She got in that van, backed up out the driveway. I watched it out the front window. Like, leave, like, for real? You ain't say happy birthday to me, none today, none today. You just leave like that? But that's a working woman. Even though I got a working daddy. As a child, we thinking that the world gonna stop to pay us homage. How selfish am I? Right? As I think about it as I'm old. You know what I'm saying? Until your child really do it to yourself, do it to you, you'll see, man, why they think so selfish? I thought selfish, right? So I'm going to say this. Man, I wound up in my feelings, my X Factor. I'm in my feelings. And all of a sudden, I'm still in the den, right? I see them headlights. You know how you see them headlights before they come? You like person, cover your driveway. I see them headlights hit me. I say, oh, she forgot something. So she come back to the door. She get out the car, and it's in the middle of some rain, too, fool. And she say, I go to the door, like think she forgot something. Get what she say? Oh, baby, happy birthday. Your phone is in that front closet. I almost forgot. Bruh. I couldn't even be mad at her. She's finna be
Mm-hmm.
gone for the rest of the night, dealing with the storm, and she came back because something wasn't right with her heart. Like, something special today. Dang, I'm ripping and running. That's what the parents today need to figure out. Where have they, quote unquote, forgot something? Because we ain't perfect. You feel me? So my mama came back and said, happy birthday in the middle of the rain, Mike. I mean, goddamn, fool. Foster. You know what I'm saying? X Factor, look. And that's the crazy thing. I ain't going to hold you up too long, man, because I know it's late and I appreciate you chiming in. But I definitely want to put that heartfelt at the end of our message on there's still hope for the future. People need to still take care of everything they need to take care of, man. And the youth ain't lost. We just get tired as parents. You know, we expect a lot of people to know a lot of things, fool, but they don't. They don't. And then when my mama, if she would have went to that goddamn job without saying, I don't know how I would have felt. But when she came back and said that, I even had doubt that she even had. I was like, you know, so being so goddamn spoiled to the fact, right? I said, ain't no. I went to the closet after she left. Ain't no phone here. She forgot my birthday. I'm still having that doubt until I seen it, and I'm like, oh hell. I go plug it up. Phone line already on. You know what I'm saying? And my
Yeah.
sister be hog. She was hogging the phone, them landline. She be hogging the shit, the house phone. Yeah, man. She blessed my game, boy. But you know, it is what it is. But man, yeah, man. With these youngsters doing what they do, it's a lot of things that we gotta look at. I know, like with my kids, I gotta look at and say, what can I do better? Because we the new KKK, and they flipped the game on us. You know, why KKK? This is my whole thing, and I'm gonna, close out. This is my whole thing. Why do people get the RICO Act and the KKK never got it? How many years they been investigating them?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. But I
You
hear
know,
that they instead of being a violent clique, they label themselves as an organization.
huh? That makes
So
it right. That makes it right though.
it don't make it right, but in the laws, it make it better. And of course, I don't agree with it. You don't agree with it. A lot of people don't
A lot
agree
of
with
people
it.
don't.
But they were smart enough to switch it up so they can march anywhere because they are quote unquote an organization.
But you know what though? And we're gonna close out with this, man, because we can talk all night. Not fucking around coalition was an organization. They went for the head. Grandmaster Jay. Let's not talk about that. That opens up a whole different conversation. On hearsay. Nobody was there.
Facts.
But man, appreciate you chiming in, man. You got some last words before I close. I've been on this sucker about almost 3 hours, fool.
Yeah.
Just chiming in, chopping up with people.
Man, it feels good to talk positive to another black man.
Yeah.
You know, as long as we can keep each other uplifted, we good. And you know, you're always good with me.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Appreciate you, man. That's X Factor, man, out of Austin, Texas, man. And man, he's a very humble individual, man. But you wouldn't understand how big that boy is until you meet him. So, he got that. I'm jiving right now. He got that Santa Claus beard, man. But he a youngster though. Don't do it. He got a lot of wisdom, man. A lot of wisdom, man. I'm gonna close out, man. I appreciate you chiming in. I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna do this all through the week, but Friday I'm gonna make it a special, like Friday night, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Yeah.
And because they already told us we gotta keep our electricity. You know what I'm saying? To 78 and high this weekend. ERCOT gonna cut us off in Texas.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, ain't nobody hearing them. You don't have to cut it off before I be out up in mine.
You ain't lying.
That's real talk. Appreciate you, homie, for joining me, man. I'm gonna let you go. Finna close it down. And you got any last words? I don't want to just, you know what I'm saying?
No, all respect, much respect
For sure, for
to
sure.
you and all the positivity, man.
Appreciate it, man. Uh, any shots out?
Shout out to all the black men that's out there doing something.
Okay. That's doing something, not talking about it, but doing something.
That's doing something.
Yeah. And I want to shoot out all my homies that got out of the situation they was in, man, and they doing better with their life, man. This is a shout out from. You can catch me on Ferguson Chronicle if you ain't checked out my channel, man. You can catch me, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to build this platform up to get the message out there, man. Now I ain't been to college for psychology, right? I've been to Hard Knock School. You know what I'm saying? That's the best school to learn from, and that's straight solid. And that's why I say the dude on my panel, man, Hunted. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people gonna be mad at the whole situation because they can't have a dialogue. They still play them silly game, name call. I ain't got time for that. It's tricks. What we say, silly tricks for kids. You know what I'm saying? We've been saying that since little bitty, and I'm just telling people we still stand on that, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people can fool the internet, man, but we see your tricks. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never see solid. You know what I'm saying? Stand on that, man. Appreciate you, X Factor, for sliding in.
All right.
100.